I, Song Shuhong. An ordinary student at Tongnan University. Chick chirp chirp. On one ordinary afternoon. I am begging you don't. Don't. Vi. Ah. This movie. I can't watch it at all. The pill still hasn't kicked in, I am so sleepy. Who added me? Verify friends today notifications Lord Yellow Mountain Mail, age Yellow Mountain Group additional information, apply to add me as a friend. Reply accept ignore. Lord Yellow Mountain? Who is this, with such a weird username? A classmate? Accept ignore click. Deep stressed by a mountain of books verify information FEP ignore all //. They even added me to a chat group? Verify information system information today verify friends group Lord Yellow Mountain invites you to join the group 9 provinces number 1 group accept ignore. So sleepy. 9 provinces number 1 group chat news album files activities settings, you're now a member, say hello to everyone. That 9 provinces number 1 group news album files activities settings, you're now a member, say hello to everyone. Chat 9 provinces number 1 group news album files activities settings, stressed by a mountain of books has joined this group. 9 provinces number 1 group chat news album files activities settings, stressed by a mountain of books has joined this group Northern Rivers Loose Cultivator? 7th of the Sioux Clan Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. Northern Rivers Loose Cultivator did Lord Yellow Mountain invite a new fellow Daoist? Hasn't it been about a year since we last had any new members? 7th of the Sioux Clan there's a new fellow Daoist? Which region in Manhwa is this fellow from? Which immortal temple is he cultivating in? What stage of cultivation is he at? Mthua is an archaic way of saying China Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. What gender is our new Daoist? Share a photo. Announce your 3 sizes, and share a photo. Northern Rivers Loose Cultivator Brother Thrice Reckless, is your zodiac animal a goldfish? Northern Rivers Loose Cultivator don't make trouble for yourself again, what would you do if Lord Yellow Mountain invited another big senior inside? Thrice Reckless Mad Saber am begging you all to not mention big senior, this one still has emotional trauma. Northern Rivers Loose Culti /R 7th of the Sioux Clan Sky Temple Toolmaster Yang Shin Master of the Snow Wolf Cave Master of the 7 Lives Talisman. S. You bunch who take joy in others' misfortunes. Don't let this one catch you. Or this one will definitely let you taste the strength of this one's 7 Tidwo Saber Strikes. Techu taste the strength of this one's 72 Saber Strikes. 7th of the Sioux Clan 7th of the Sioux Clan what time do we duel? Thrice Reckless Mad Saber, he deeply cultivated late 5th stage Spirit Empress realm his 7 Tidwo Saber Strikes are Pathpage and Panai. His bodily training is as fast as lighting he's 7 afraid of himself when he goes on a rampage. But Plykultiva is deep late fist flage SBIUTM Skartfidis and Noah se dre both Cass, and BA Surix is KLY trap singing is frist as lightning the ENTH. Chat 9 provinces number 1 group news album files activities settings Northern Rivers Loose Cultivator 7th of the Sioux Clan Sky Temple Tool Master Yang Shin Master of the Snow Wolf Cave Master of the 7 Lives Talisman 3-Day Little Monk Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Northern Rivers Loose Cultivator the new fellow Daoist isn't making any months? 7th of the Sioux Clan. 7th of the Sioux Clan in these years, those who are from the erudite school are hidden very well, it's impossible to find them. It's been hundreds of years since I last fought them. Thinking back, the Tao cultivators from the erudite school are more fun to fight than those from the Buddhist sect, not only are they witty, they also have tough fists. They also recite poetry to aid the mood at the climax of fights, super satisfying. They're my favorite to fight. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber 7, I say, are your expectations towards new Tao fellows always only if they're good or fun to fight? 7th of the Sioux Clan. 7th of the Sioux Clan Northern Rivers Loose Cultivator could he be another big senior who doesn't know how to use communication software? 7th of the Sioux Clan oh yeah, I remember that about 4 years ago, there was another senior who finally went outside after hundreds of years of closed-door cultivation. Because they didn't know how to type, they also didn't make any months. 7th of the Sioux clan. And then, we had an idiot here called Thrice Reckless Mad Saber, who quite happily flirted with the senior, first asking her to announce her 3 sizes, then asking her to send photos and voice chat. 7th of the Sioux clan. And then, I heard that this beautiful senior tortured Thrice Reckless Mad Saber for a whole year and 4 months before finally leaving, satisfied. 7th of the Sioux clan. A whole year and 4 months. Photos and voice chat. 7th of the Sioux clan. And then, I heard that this beautiful Saini Reckless Mad Saber for a whole year and before finally leaving, satisfied. 7th of the Sioux clan. A whole year and 4 months. IX. Ollie. E-O. These 2 keys. Alt, where are they? Try. Medicine Master Yellow Mountain? Yellow Mountain? Northern River's loose cultivator. He went offline right after he added the person. I heard that his precious monster dog got angry and ran away from home, so Yellow Mountain went to catch him again. Dealing with that precious monster dog isn't easy at all. Right now the Lord must be really busy. It should be hard for him to even take time to add people. Medicine Master. I remember, someone just added me to their group. I think it was called something like 9 Provinces Number 1 Group. Yo, this group is pretty active. Stressed out by a mountain of books. 9 Provinces Number 1 Group. 7th of the Sioux clan. Then we can only wait. Ignore all // Let's see what they were all chatting about. Did Lord Yellow Mountain invite a new fellow Taoist? Hasn't it been about a year since we last had any new members? 7th of the Sioux clan. Northern River's loose cultivator. Cultivation. There's a new fellow Taoist? Which region in Manhwa is this fellow from? Which immortal temple is he cultivating in? What stage of cultivation is he at? Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Cultivation Stage Master of the 7 Flute Talisman. What gender is our new Taoist? Are you a saintess? If you are, announce your 3 sizes, and share a photo. You bunch who take joy in others' misfortunes. Don't let this one catch you. Or this one will definitely let you taste the strength of this one's 7 Taitwo saber strikes. What time do we duel? Lord Yellow Mountain, I am begging you all to not mention Big Senior. This one still has emotional trauma. In these years, those who are from the Erlodite school are hidden very well. It's impossible to find them. It's been hundreds of years since I last fought them. 7, I say, are your expectations towards new Dao fellows always only if they're good or fun to fight? The new fellow Taoist isn't making any comments? He went offline as soon as he added the person. Monster dog. I heard that his precious monster dog got angry and ran away from home, so Yellow Mountain went to catch him again. Yeah. The people in this group don't have ordinary delusions. They're a group of people suffering from extreme teenage delusions specific to Chinese Xianxia. Not bad, I like it. But who exactly is this Lord Yellow Mountain? I, Song Shuhuang, an ordinary student at Jiangnan University. Was no longer just ordinary after this afternoon. Cultivation chat group brought to you by the following. And those dreams I once had in youth of wuxia, superheroes, and immortals tested at. Everyone says that not having adolescent delusions is living one's yolith in vain. I'll hold I no longer have dreams, Buzz. Despite not knowing who that Lord Yellow Mountain guy is, I never left that delusional chat group. Manhwa. May th, Tuesday, AM. YAWN. Are there really old uncles that would be scared to tears watching this? Let's go to sleep instead. Auntie. Let us travel together, and live freely, okay, Hanger? Yes, also you, Brother Condor. TL note, this is a parody of the return of the Condor heroes Manhwas. Yes, my wish is world peace. TL note, the letter on his chest reads book, also the first letter of his name. ZZZ. Northern River's loose cultivator. True Lord, who is that guy called stressed out by a mountain of books that you added yesterday? Lord Yellow Mountain, the one added yesterday? You guys didn't communicate with her? That's the daughter of one of the old friends of this deity born in the modern era. It seems like they have great potential, already at 3rd stage acquired realm at such a young age, and will be advancing to 4th stage innate realm soon. Really outstanding. Northern River's loose cultivator born in this era, then her age should be below 40? Already at 3rd stage acquired realm? She definitely is a genius. However, no matter how you look at it, stress set out by a mountain of books doesn't look like a Taoist title. Lord Yellow Mountain A? The Taoist title of the daughter of this deity's old friend isn't called Stressed Out by a Mountain of Books. Speaking of which, what the heck is Stressed Out by a Mountain of Books? Northern River's loose cultivator, Northern River's loose cultivator, true lord, you didn't add the wrong person, right? Lord Yellow Mountain, wait for this deity to check. Click. And province's number 1 GRE abun Fisad Vigia Siltings modern It stands lian they h matemblon can account services e SpaceX note itoma category. Sex male age location air, Nartham civ /s loose calivator. Stressed out by a mountain of books. Lord Yellow Mountain, I really did add the wrong person. The code is only 1 digit off, this deity put in instead of. I didn't think that this type of huge mistake would be made. Northern River's loose cultivator, I told you, no matter how integrated you are into modern society, there isn't a single pressed out by mother or stoked to. Thrice reckless mad saber, oh, the new fellow Taoist is a saintess? How about you show a pic, and announce your 3 sizes? Thrice reckless mad saber, if you're pretty, would you want a date or not? Spirit Butterfly Island soft feather, Spirit Butterfly Island soft feather, as the time is late, my daughter has already started her meditation training. Her account is currently occupied by this old man, waiting for Yellow Mountain to add her into the group. Ahem. I've heard very early on that the 9 province group's Thrice Reckless is a suave romantic, with a silver tongue. The hundreds of rumors can't pair to meeting you personally. Fellow Taoist Thrice Reckless, this old man admires you, he'll take you out for a drink another day. I flirt with a chick, but end up meeting her dad. Spirit Butterfly Island soft feather, fellow Taoists, please take the trouble of caring for this old man's daughter, this old man will leave for work now. Thrice reckless mad saber, luckily, this senior looks like a person who can take a joke. Perhaps when the chance arises, I can chat with Lady Soft Feather personally. Lord Yellow Mountain, Northern River's loose cultivator, medicine master, pray for your fortune. Thrice reckless mad saber? Northern River's loose cultivator, if you don't seek death, you won't die. Why won't brother Thrice Reckless understand this simple concept? Northern River's loose cultivator, look at the prefix of the newcomer's Taoist title. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber prefix? Spirit Butterfly Island? Northern River's loose cultivator, yes, Spirit Butterfly Island. And plus the fact that he is a senior, you aren't reminded of anybody? Lord Venerable Spirit Butterfly. Venerable 7th step. Believe us in righteous chivalry and fusses over every detail. Fusses over every detail, 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 perceived. Every detail, fusses over every detail, fusses over every detail. Chat 9 provinces number 1 group news album files activities settings Thrice Reckless Mad Saber OHMICOV Thrice Reckless Mad Saber, isn't he that super fussy venerable Spirit Butterfly? Northern River's loose cultivator, that wasn't what I was reminding you about. Lord Yellow Mountain Thrice Reckless, that old friend of mine only minimized the chat, but he still hasn't gone offline. Eve just insulted venerable Spirit Butterfly to his face. Crack crack crack. Evo no. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Mare mistake. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Lord, please help me plead for forgiveness. Lord Yellow Mountain don't want to pay attention to you. Northern River's loose cultivator Lord, how will we take care of that stressed out by a mountain of books? 7th of the Sioux clan, are we going to kick him? After all, he's just an ordinary person, not really suited for participating in our conversations. I added the guy. Kicking him this quickly, wouldn't that make me lose face? Yeah, wait for me to do a divination. SWOOH swooze. Tape KK swish. Snish swish. Ever since I learned the divination skill, this the first time that there was such a feeling while divining. // In heaven, wish to be two birds flying wing t wing on earth, wish to be two trees with branches linked to geth. Two birds flying wing to wing Mike, branches linked my a. Wishing to have linked branches. This deity would rather hang himself on a tree in the name of love. Sitch. This is definitely because this deity has not trained his divination skills enough, Eve only been studying for a month after all. So this deity should try to divine again. Yes, that must be it. Flap swish snish. This time the secret method of divination was executed super smoothly. I will definitely hit the target. If love between both sides can last for a long time, why need they stay together from dawn to dusk? AXIAMFAM. This deity just won't believe it. Turning back, just to find your fated person by the waning lights. This deity, as expected, doesn't have any talent in the area of divination. I wasn't born to be divination master material. Clara 4. The divination signs calculated by this deity are definitely all wrong. 9 Provinces number 1 group chat news album files activities settings, Lord Yellow Mountain that's stressed out by a mountain of books, keep him for now. This deity just did a divination, and found that he and this deity have an affinity, adding him into the group wasn't a coincidence, but fate. How it turns out afterwards is all up to what he's made of. Northern River's loose cultivator thy ways keep him at VES the group himself. Speaking of which, what was True Lord's divination result? Lord Yellow Mountain, oh right, you guys keep chatting, I have something urgent so we'll go offline first. Northern River's loose cultivator. The next morning. Why do I feel like my condition is getting worse and worse? Is it because Eve lacked exercise recently, so my immune system has weakened? Stressed out by a mountain of books 9 Provinces number 1 group Lord Yellow Mountain, oh right, you. Ignore all read all // So they added the wrong person, this QQ group doesn't look like it can be joined by just anybody. This guy even has a daughter already. This old and still such a Cholnibiu, it must be tiring for his daughter. Cough TL note, Cholnibiu is a way of saying Somioni. I always thought at that time, there would be a day where I would lose my interest in the chat. And I would leave the 9 Provinces number 1 group. Saturday, June is Children's Day unconsciously, I had already joined this group for 10 or so days. So boring. Let's get the group's chat logs. Is there anything fun? XQQ cancel beep. To think Medicine Master could actually type so many words in one go. Northern Riveros cultivator star information broker deeply delusional often online. Thrice reckless mad saber troublemaker deeply delusional often online. 7th of the Sioux clan fighting maniac often online. Medicine Master doesn't speak much deeply delusional often online. Wandering monk? Constantly diving only sends emoticons and punctuation silent closed door cultivation can't speak can't type words. Spirit Butterfly Island soft feather normal person the daughter of venerable Spirit Butterfly often online female. Medicine Master simplified body tempering elixir formula, ginseng G, wolfberry G, mysterious morning dew grass G, rising sunstone G, maiden's fragrance G, fresh overlord branch G, slice 9 yang scarlet flame bamboo G. Medicine Master following the ratios in the recipe, add the ingredients one by one into the furnace, simmer for 5 minutes, add the new medicinal ingredients, and continue to simmer for around 5 minutes. Pay attention to fire's temperature. Repeat this process until the medicinal liquid becomes a paste. After that, theplated product should be tinted black, transparent, and exude a strong smell. Hee, pretty interesting. Click. By do mysterious morning dew grass search what kind of medicines are these? "30 of them are just normal Chinese traditional medicines, used to replenish qi and blood, but there are 15 that I have never even heard of. What in the world is mysterious morning dew grass, fresh overlord branch, slice 9 yang scarlet flame bamboo?" These guys have slinked too deeply into their delusions, they've even created medical prescriptions. No one will actually whip this up and just eat it, right? Click click. Above is the chat history. Medicine shouldn't be recklessly consumed. Close chat histo send. Enter. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. Above is the chat history. A medicine shouldn't be recklessly concuminal. Chat hist. Stops enter. Stops enter. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. This formula is very good. I just tried out 7 furnaces at once, and all ended in success without much effort. The success rate is extremely high. I took some. The medicinal effect is about a little bit over half of the old version. But the cost of the formula is 10 times lower than that of the old version. Even though it's just the most inexpensive body tempering liquid, but with the qi of today's land gradually thinning, and treasured medicinal ingredients becoming scarer by the day, this is a great thing to us. Medicine Master, continue to persevere. If you can improve a holy elixir formula above 3rd grade, then your merit would be boundless. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. An additional note, most importantly, the difficulty of the refining method was largely decreased, to the point where it could even be given to a medic apprentice to refine. Medicine Master, thank you senior, I will work hard. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. This formula is very good. I just tried out 7 furnaces at once, and all ended in success without much effort. The success rate is extremely high. I took some. The medicinal effect is about a little bit over half of the old version. But the cost of the formula is 10 times lower than that of the old version. Even though it's just the most inexpensive body tempering liquid, but with the qi of today's land gradually thinning, and treasured medicinal ingredients becoming scarer by the day, this is a great thing to us. Medicine Master, continue to persevere. If you can improve a holy elixir formula above 3rd grade, then your merit would be boundless. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. An additional note, most importantly, the difficulty of the refining method was largely decreased, to the point where it could even be given to a medic apprentice to refine. Medicine Master, thank vous senior. Someone actually refined and consumed that body tempering elixir. Someone actually refined and consumed that body tempering elixir. Swooz. Click. Ginseng scritch scritch. Every medicine has its side effects. It's possible that this body tempering elixir or something is a slow-acting poison. Even if no one dies within a short amount of time, what if someone dies after a long period of time? Notebook. I'll be going to mean able to ask my cousin. Somewhere within Huaxia Spirit Butterfly Island. SPI. ASH. Using the time the old man is out. The CLU1 is out. Finally escaped. This time I definitely have to catch that ghost. Hilo Sirius branch, slices of 9 young fiery bamboo. Mrs. Son, look how he's getting such medicines from Waknoshire. He must be gravely ill. Hospitally little shushlu. To think I'd have a nightmare. Perhaps it's best I don't mention those weird medicines when I see my cousin. But I am still worried sick for those Chunnies Ianxias. See Jiangnan Sunny, any win today /C tomorrow /C overmorrow /C. Should I go out and exercise? It's been so long since I have. I'll play a round or two first. Victory hee hee, time really flies during the weekends. A blink of an eve later. And it's already noon. Log out? Are you sure you want to exit the game? Yes, no as. And there I was, talking about exercise. HM? There are so much many new messages again. Stressed by a mountain of books, 9 provinces, number 1 group, true monarch, yellow mountain, just chat amongst. Ignore all, check all, slash. 1 look, sign out. Puts me in a good mood for the whole day. Who? Silent Zen is really a pain in the balls. He chats entirely with emojis and punctuation marks. It's a good thing that, at the time, I wasn't tricked into becoming a Samanera by that monk. D-Chat 9 provinces, number 1 group, announcements, album, document, activities, settings, thrice reckless, mad saber, soft feather, please reply to yours truly if you're here online. Thrice reckless, mad saber. Bias. Ta. // Meditate, my ass. Big senior venerable spirit butterfly paid me a visit 3 days ago, and then he stayed for 3 days. Then. You guys know the rest, Northern River Rose Cultivator. Thrice reckless, mad saber, spirit butterflies, immortal soft feather, beautiful immortal soft feather, please come out and meet me. I have an important request. Thrice reckless, mad saber. Spirit butterfly island, soft feather? Thrice reckless, mad saber, soft feather, you're finally here. I have a presumptuous request, but please take that crazy, daughter-complexed father of yours home. I am begging you. Spirit butterfly island, soft feather. Wait, I think something's out of whack. Old man. Angtarich SWOO. Lick. Ginseng scritch, every medicine has its side effects. It's possible that this body-tempering elixir or something is a slow-acting poison. Even if no one dies within a short amount of time, what if someone dies after a long period of time? Notebook. I'll be going home in 2 weeks, I'll be able to ask my cousin. Somewhere within Huaxia Spirit Butterfly Island. Splash. He CLU man is out. Finally escaped. This time I definitely have to catch that ghost. Venerable spirit butterflies on his daughter's occult again? Crack. Tata Northern River Rose Cultivator, by the way, reckless saber, she's probably busy refining the new version of the body-tempering liquid. Northern River Rose Cultivator. As a result, I believe Miss Soft Feather won't be online for some time. 9 provinces, number 1 group, chat, announcements, album, document, activities, settings, Northern River Rose Cultivator, by the way, reckless saber, she's busy refining the new version of the tempering liquid, Northern River Rose Cultivator. As a result, I believe Miss Softfeet be online for some time. Thrice reckless, mad saber, QA, sign out. BZ. My mood improves every time I read this chat. But the last 10 days or so of chat records make it seem as if they aren't really chuny patients. Could it be that Eve started to become one of them? Pabanana, Beso, the martial hero or Superman dreams that I once had make me feel so embarrassed when I recall them. Ugh, I want to die. FET. Fat. So I definitely can't start assimilating with these guys. Closing this. Gotta go eat. Northern River Rose Cultivator 7, has the junior at your house completed the heavenly tribulation? How come there's no news from you guys? Sioux Clan 7, we're preparing for it now. Well, start in a few hours' time. Northern River Rose Cultivator, where's this happening? Need any assistance? Sioux Clan 7, somewhere in City H. Don't worry, our Clan 16 has preeminent talents. A simple third stage lightning tribulation isn't much. It's a piece of cake to pass, like sprinkling spring water. Sioux Clan 7, just wait for 16 to enter the 4th stage innate realm and find an opportunity to challenge you all, waha. Northern River Rose Cultivator, my heart is at ease, now that you've said that. 16's talents are indeed quite good. A third stage lightning tribulation shouldn't be a problem for that guy. City H? Isn't that the neighboring city from the Jiangnan district? Come to think of it. Our university's campus belongs to the area in Hongnan district that's adjacent to the city's J&H. Wilt's BABIY to see anything from over here? Am I an idiot? Did I just take what they said in the group chat for real? What lightning tribulation? The sky's clear and the sun's bright and strong. A thunderstorm, now of all times? Besides, the weather forecast is usually very accurate, at least for the next 3 days' weather. They say it's going to be clear and sunny, so there's no way there'll be a storm. "16, it's almost here." I know, 7. My name is Song Shuhan, so I love reading books. In particular, reading for free at the book rental shops. It's not that I want to save a few extra bucks on renting the books. Time flies by whenever I read at the bookstore. It's about time to head back. I'll get some dried foods from the supermarket to eat at night so I can have a battle of the night snacks. The sun is so strong today it already feels like it's the peak of summer. Boss, the usual. Alright, it's due in 2 days. We charge 1 extra yuan per day overdue. Shocked. What the hell? Lightning when the sky is clear? Rumble, that was so scary. Rumble, rumble. What the hell? Lightning when the sky is clear? Rumble, that was so scary. Looks like it's gonna rain for a while, huh? TSK. I guess weather forecasts are unreliable after all. Guess I'll need to start bringing in l'umbrella even when they say the weather's clear. I should hurry back to the dorm before it really starts pouring. Rumble. Did some criminal get struck by lightning or something? How big would that crime have? Struck by lightning? Rumble. Crack. Bali money on. Follow my commands, 4 sides and 8 directions. I want the sky to no longer shroud my eyes, the earth to no longer bury my heart. I want the dark clouds in the sky to disappear, leaving no trace behind. Rumble. Rumble. Rumble PFF. Deja vu. Clears. Whoa. I chased the clouds away. What the hell, how could this? Either those Indian tons were all just on? Mama, I am an immortal. Immortal? XB? Meant. The thunder and lightning just now seemed to come from City H? Could it be that whatever the group said is real? Said is Keel. Am I a child? How could I having this THOL? What tribulation, what immortal? I must have been influenced by the people in the group. Pa! What immortal, you silly child? That the drug isn't detrimental, I'll leave. Ice cousin confirms hat the drug isn't remental, I'll leave. I have to warn them if it's poisonous whether they listen or not. At least that'd stop me from feeling guilty. I should have faith in science and reject superstition. Those thunderclouds must have been some strange natural phenomena. Definitely not a tribulation or anything. BZZ. I'd prefer not to ask this question online. Stressed by a mountain of books. Cousin Yaya, a question: if I put the medicines mentioned above in a stove and braced them into a poultice, stressed by a mountain of books, would people die from eating it? Help me check when you're free, please. Since it's harder to cause misunderstandings when speaking face to face. But if those chunnies can't wait, what would I do if one of them actually died? K. That group is getting stronger by the day. Drag. Even though I really enjoy looking at the chat record, it'd still be best if I quit the group. Stressed by a mountain of books. 9 provinces. Number 1 Northern Riveros Cultivator. 7. The tribulation is over. Ignore all. Check all slash. Stressed by a mountain of books. 9 provinces. Number 1 group Northern Riveros Cultivator. 7. The tribulation is over. Ignore all. Check all. Northern Riveros Cultivator. 7. The tribulation is over, right? 16 leveled up. Right? Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather. There shouldn't be any trouble, no? Northern Riveros Cultivator. Most likely not, I'd think. 7's there too. A mere 3rd stage acquired realms. Lightning tribulation. If there's a problem, 7 can just forcefully destroy Immortal Teacher Copper Trigram. Don't panic. Wait while I count and predict with my trigramnometry. Then you'll know the outcome. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Alright then. Seems like this Immortal Teacher Copper Trigram is acting as an immortal fortune teller? Immortal Teacher Copper Trigram. Haha, nothing. The results I've derived speak of a great omen, great auspiciousness. Su Clan 7 and his junior are definitely fine. Let's just wait for 16 to come and challenge everybody. Great omen. That should put their hearts at ease. The mark of great auspiciousness. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Looks like 16's in trouble, then. That's why 7 isn't online. Is there anybody near City H that can go and visit 7 to see if he needs help? Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. If that trigram teacher derived great auspiciousness, then that means there really is trouble. But I am very far from City H. It'd take me several days, even if I hurried. Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Soft Feather. In case you didn't know this dude, Immortal Teacher? His calculations are never on the mark. If he derives great auspiciousness, you'd better make preparations fast. Because trouble's about to hit you like a truck. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. On the other hand, if he predicts that you will have impending doom or something similar, you can kick back and relax. Because you're probably gonna have great auspiciousness calling at your doorstep. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. If he predicts that world-ending doom is coming, you can host a celebration party or something because that means you're close to picking up an immortal treasure. Northern Riveros Cultivator. In other words, Myrtle Teacher's capabilities are actually very strong. As you take the opposite of what he says, you'll basically have an accurate prediction. Immortal Teacher Copper Trigram. Fa. There's even a setting like this. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. Oh right, Lady Soft Feather. Can you ask your father when he's going home? He's been staying in my house for a very long time. Doesn't he want to go home? Doesn't he miss Hively and pretty daughter? Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather. Alright senior, I'll ask my dad on your behalf once I am free. What do you mace I am free? How can you brush me off? Things. I'll board a plane to Jiangnan Airport and then I'll go to City J, Jiangnan District neighbors City H, so if you need any help you can contact me anytime. Though I am not familiar with City H, I'll definitely try my best if I am needed. Northern Riveros Cultivator. That'd be really great. Passing by Jiangnan District? This lady in the group is coming here? Northern Riveros Cultivator. I'll find a way to contact 7. I'll contact you if your help is needed, Soft Feather. True Monarch Yellow Mountain Northern River. Don't be too worried. With 7 there, a 3rd stage lightning tribulation should pose no issue. Even the 4th stage innate realms lightning tribulation can't do anything to him. True Monarch Yellow Mountain. I suppose you're right. I am not actually worried, since it's merely a 3rd stage acquired realms lightning tribulation. But since Copper Trigram's prediction of great auspiciousness, I've been feeling extremely apprehensive. Pine. Northern River. What's that supposed to mean? That's too far. Ta-ya. Immortal Teacher Copper Trigram. Next month's full moon, Mount Zijin's peak. Do you dare? Northern Riveros Cultivator. Sure, do you think I am scared of you? That said, I am not free next month. How about 3 months from now? Northern Riveros Cultivator. Also, how will I find you? You have so many identities. When you change your appearance, I am not able to recognize you even if you stand right in front of me. Not only are you a virtuoso in fortune-telling, but also in changing appearance. I bet you trained the latter because you offended someone with one of your incorrect calculations. I must agitate Yoihinstru backing out. Immortal teacher Copper Trigram, so be it. 3 months it is. Until then, you can wait at the peak of Mount Zijin, and I'll find you. I can recognize that ugly face of yours even if it were ground into dust. Northern Riveros Cultivator, and so it shall be. True Monarch Yellow Mountain looks like Northern River's gonna level up. You probably need a battle to kickstart yourself so you can level in one go, right? You've been at the 5th stage Spiritual Emperor realm for very long, and it's time to break through. If I can make it 3 full moons from now, they'll go to the peak and be the host of the duel. I'll prepare small gifts for both of you then. Northern Riveros Cultivator, True Monarch's really understanding and compassionate. True Monarch Yellow Mountain, the small gifts he prepares are likely anything but small. Immortal Teacher Copper Trigram, if that's the case, True Monarch, I won't let Northern River chill by himself. I was originally thinking of letting Northern River stay at the peak for half the night and endure the cold zephyr. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Bastard. This guy's both calculating and manipulative. His heart is black. They wouldn't really run all the way to Old Palace Zijin's peak 3 months from now to duel, right? Trigram Temark's Yuri demise. Bring it on, Northern River. What the hell are you two doing? Get down here. That's one of our country's most important heritage sites. People's Tree. PUH, what the hell am I picturing? Though knowing them to so many ridiculous like that. I need to make a note. Northern Riveros Cultivator, everybody lurkers too, anybody at City H? Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Nope. Great Master Profound Principal Cave Lord Snow Wolf Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman Medicine Master. City H? The Jiangnan district I am in is right next to City H, but I don't know this guy. More importantly, my mind's still lucid. Spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather, I am preparing to go to City J to handle some. It's another ordinary day. Let's see what's on the news. University of Jiangnan all movies TV drama gossip crazy afternoon lightning strikes City H. The sudden lightning, which appeared in broad daylight, caused blackouts and other interruptions in parts of City H and the neighboring Jiangnan district. Fortunately, no casualties have been reported. City H, huh? As I expected. Ding dong campus internet, you have a new CHUNDX // New messages? Those people do get trashed a lot, but all of them at once. Beaten up isn't newsworthy, but nearly 100 of these failures all getting beaten up in the span of only a few minutes? Who could have done it? Was it divine justice? Why is this hero hiding? Mence Michael, who did it? So merciless, ah. Was it the Sandy Club or the Taekwondo Club? Or maybe the boxing club was training new recruits and had them take out the trash? Replies Bittergourd, all were knocked out cold and are currently being sent to the hospital. None of them have woken up yet, so no idea who did it. Replies a gentle saber cut a cordina to the shops near the alley. There weren't. Was an expert's work. Either a single person or just a few people destroyed them all. Replies born Bikofiofiu expert? The kind that wins in a versus? LOL, you know those delinquents that got beat up numbered at least 80, if not 100? So many of them, all struck down within a few minutes. That takes some big time traveling hero, no? Replies Chunton leader, maybe some elite armamento did it? Heard that those badasses can down a person like they're playing with a toy. A dozen will fall to those guys in seconds. Reply empty, the guy above me is joking, right? Even if the Mandos are so pro, they have their own official missions. Asking them to deal with delinquents is like using artillery against mosquitoes. Reply flower blossoming rain guys, cut it out. Won't we get the answer once those delinquents wake up? Since I am so big, I actually don't think those delinquents have tried borrowing from me before. Perhaps my body type doesn't fulfill their criteria. Drama gossip delinquents decimated. The alleys near the university town are fully from juniors and seniors alike. To find it entertaining to gang up on others, said to getting beaten up themselves. It's getting beaten up isn't newsworthy. Niece failures all getting beaten up in the ES? Who could have done it? Was it divine hiding? Looks skinny with clothes on, but muscles galore without. Perfection. Yawn. Why am I constantly recalling that scenario? Might as well play some video games to shuffle my thoughts a bit. June ND, Sunday, clear AM. Planned to play through the whole night yesterday, but my head's filled with lightning. How could I fall asleep thinking about it? Cousin hasn't replied. Cousin hasn't replied. She still doesn't. Within the next 2 days, I'll give her a call. Stressed by a mountain of books. 9 provinces. Number 1 group. Ignore all // Damn. I said I was gonna quit, but I opened it again. Sioux Clan 7 Eve worried everyone. 16's lightning tribulation ran into a bit of trouble, but I was able to handle it. After the incident, 16 threw a little tantrum. I found 16 and took them away before they could cause too much trouble, however. Northern River Rose Cultivator. Sioux Clan 7. It's just that, somewhere near City H, a few dozen normal people who were unacquainted with were knocked unconscious by little 16. No deaths at all. Sioux Clan 7. I am going to bring little 16 back to the Sioux Clan. I probably won't be online during the next few days. In conclusion, please don't worry. Northern River Rose Cultivator ong as you guys are alright, I am at ease. I'll contact Soft Feather later and tell her not to worry, and that she won't have to head to City H. Sioux Clan 7. Does he really not need to sleep? The Inter's holy gladiator, indeed. Achoo. Thinking about me even during cultivation. Must be that bastard copper trigram. DDI. Medicine Master? Isn't this poisonous dragon grass? What does he want? Northern River Rose Cultivator poisonous dragon grass? Medicine Master, you need it again? I thought you recently grew some? Medicine Master experiment, all dead. Northern River Rose Cultivator. Okay, if I obtain some I'll contact you. The others should do so too if they find any. Medicine Master alive, please. Northern River Rose Cultivator. It sure doesn't sound like a nice plant. Is it used to refine pills people with its poison? These guys will end up killing themselves one day. I better say something. It's this. Bad extra Sioux Clan 7 its just that, somewhere near City H, a few dozen normal people who were unacquainted with were knocked unconscious by little 16. No deaths at all. Bent AXE Skara. Said to getting beaten up themselves. Normally, such delinquents getting beaten up isn't newsworthy, but early 100p in the span. C9 provinces. Number 1 group loan it? Was it chat announcements, photos, files, activity settings, drag Sioux Clan 7 its just that, somewhere near City H, a few dozen normal people who were unacquainted with were knocked unconscious by little 16. No deaths at all. Sioux Clan 7. I am going to bring little 16 back to the Sioux Clan, so I probably won't be online during the next few days. In conclusion, please don't worry. Northern River Rose Cultivator ong as you guys are alright, I am at ease. I'll contact Soft Feather later and tell her not to worry, and that she won't have to head to City H. Sioux Clan 7. Delinquents somewhere near City H. Trashed within seconds. Is this a coincidence, too? There've been too many recently. What am I thinking? Eve probably been cooped up too long. Gonna go for a stroll. People are always like that. When they have strong doubts and suspicions about something, they'll find ways to link Lin-related things together. For example, if you're suspecting someone of stealing your money, you'll fault them for a number of other things, making them seem more and more likely to be the suspect. For example, if you're suspecting someone of stealing your money, you'll fault them for a number of other things, making them seem more and more likely to be the suspect. It's all in the head. My constitution has fallen a lot, hasn't gone away yet. So Eve got to train my body. Start small 4 laps every day. I'll look at the chat group less. Get my mind off of that Spirit Butterfly Island, immortal, tribulation nonsense. None of it is real. Jiangnan District Airport, am Sunday clear. Wah, a beauty. Wait, honey, no. I really am on a business trip. I wasn't looking at other women. You heard me wrong. Hello? Hello? I hate these kinds of big places the most. It's so easy to get lost. Jiangnan University dormitory, I wonder if there've been any updates on those delinquents getting knocked unconscious. Ta-ta. Alright. There isn't. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Senior North River, Eve arrived at Jiangnan Airport. Does Senior 7 require any assistance? Northern Riveros Cultivator Soft Feather, you've finally come online. 7 found 16 in the wee hours of the morning and is leaving City H. You don't need to worry about them anymore, so you can get straight to dealing with your business in City J. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather, glad to hear they're alright. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather, has Senior 7 already left? Northern Riveros Cultivator, yes, he left at dawn. Northern Riveros Cultivator, could it be that you needed 7 for something else? Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather, actually. I was hoping to meet up with Senior 7. I'd like somebody to accompany me to City, if possible. I am not too familiar with City H, Jiangnan District, or City, and I am afraid that I might not be able to find my destination. Northern Riveros Cultivator, where do you want to go? Phones have a function called GPS navigation nowadays, and it's incredibly useful. I have to admit that many of these modern inventions are very convenient and practical. Pu. Aren't you guys breaking character? Shouldn't you be recommending an ancient map or some compass-like artifact instead? Or even better, a teleportation portal should also do the trick. Pu, you need to remember your own rules, man. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather, Eve tried it before, but the navigation software can't find the place I want to CD. Star Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather, also I am bad with directions, so I might not be able to find my destination even if I use navigation. Northern Riveros Cultivator, no matter. After you advance to the TH stage and are able to lift yourself into the air, you'll be able to see further and won't lose your way again. Northern Riveros Cultivator, owing as there's an address, a taxi driver will be able to get you to your destination. Sense taxi, careful not to enter in UNLI. Pu. Flying through the air. Nothing's changed, after. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather, thank you Senior, I will try just that. Northern Riveros Cultivator, where are you trying to go, Soft Feather? If you really can't find the place, I can ask and see if any of our brethren within the Tao are in the vicinity. Perhaps they could lend a hand. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather, City J, Ghost Lamp Temple on Luo Xin Street. Northern Riveros Cultivator, alright, I'll help you ask around. We'll contact you if there's any news. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Senior, merci beaucoup. Luo Xin Street? That sounds really familiar. Have I heard of it before? Right. Theta convenant form of Trach taxi Catison exists. Lady, need a taxi? Sir. Do you know where the Ghost Lamp Temple is? Ghost Lamp Temple? Never heard of it. Do you know the district or the street it's on? Taxi, yep. Luo Xin Street. I am very familiar with Luo Xin Street, I actually live there. But I've been there for a few years, and have never heard of this ghost lamp temple before. Taxi please YSE me to Luo Xin Street first. Alright, let's go. TA. Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather Senior Northern River. I am heading towards Luo Xin Street, but the driver doesn't know about the ghost lamp temple. I think I'll ask the residents there after reaching the area. Maybe someone will know. Northern Riveros Cultivator alright. Eve asked a few people, but none of them know either. Again, I'll contact you when I find something. Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather thank you, Senior. Puts down. If I recall correctly, this is my first time going out so far alone. In the past, there's only been father's company and activities on Spirit Butterfly Island. Really exciting. Glutton's Paradise is a prosperous gourmet. If they see a here. High can sat desire good. It has been called the Glutton's Paradise or the Gourmet Good Heaven, and its original name has been completely ften. Wait, yeah. What's this place actually called? Luo Xin Street District. A good name. Luo Xin Street District? Feeds TAX. That can't be right. The Luo Xin Street District that Soft Feather mentioned in the group. Isn't that in City J? This is the Jiangnan District. Did she remember incorrectly? Or is it that City J and the Jiangnan District both have a Luo Xin Street? Fed it, maybe it's just a duplication of names. She probably wants to go to City J, and won't be coming to Jiangnan District. Sits down. This place is a paradise. I can see the light reflecting off of so many long, thin pairs of legs. ANCBC call SCRE skur. At least 80 points, man. You gotta beef up your standards. Points, and no more. Her legs are long, but they're far too skinny. I feel we can give her higher, since beautiful legs like that are hard to find in real life. Look. 100 points, man. Sue, what the hell's wrong with you? How could there possibly be someone that's 100 points? She's completely grabbed my attention. It's like she was born to star as a movie's main female protagonist. 100 points. Enough talk, it's time to take action. To do what? Woo. Such a perfect woman, she's the kind you meet only once in a lifetime. Watch. Failure? So fast? No chance to ask her out. Her legs are so long, and she walked so fast. I jogged all the way, but I still couldn't catch up. CHEH. These three dudes are hilarious. Woo. On that note, my roommate took really good care of me while I was sick. I'll buy some snacks and bring them back with me. Rises pat. Beef convenience store. Hey, it's her. What am I thinking? There's no way I am meant to cross paths with a beauty like that. It's about time I headed back to my dorm. Ghost Lamp Temple, Luo Xin Street? Could it be? Slide. Ghost Lamp Temple? Did I hear that right? The place that Soft Feather from the chat group is searching for? K/S/lol, Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather IVE reached Luo Xin Street. There are so many people here, it's really busy and totally different from what I imagined. Unexpectedly, this is a gourmet street, and I saw many delicious foods the whole way through. It's only been 2 hours. She couldn't possibly have gone from Jiangnan Airport to City J, right? And she said, a gourmet street? Then hey, maybe she didn't even reach City J's Luo Xin Street area, but but instead ended up here at this glutton's paradise, near Jiangnan's college town? And if it really isn't just a coincidence, could it be that this super long-legged beauty is none other than Soft Feather? However, these things alone don't confirm that she's Soft Feather. Voice message? Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather. // This is already the 12th shop. Nobody knows anything about the Ghost Lamp Temple. Sigh. Senior Northern River still hasn't replied. Let's send a voice message. Senior Northern River, is there any news about the Ghost Lamp Temple on your end? To estate THIVE asked at many shops in the Luo Zin Street area, but nobody knows anything about it. Please reply as soon as possible if you do. Senior Northern River, is there any news about the Ghost Lamp Temple on your end? Eve A. Isn't that my voice? It's the voice message I sent just now. Could it be? This teenage-looking man is actually one of the seniors in the 9 provinces group? Such fragrance. 9 provinces number 1 group? Senior. NIDS. Soft Feather? That's me. What's your Taoist name, Senior? He looks about 18 or 9 years old. That probably isn't his real age, right? I couldn't sense his cultivation realm at all. Has he already reached Father's Return to Innocence realm? Senior? Do I look so old? Like an uncle or something? And Taoist name? Yellow Mountain Loose Cultivator M. Call me Song Shuhan, then. Also, let's not mention Taoist names or whatever for now. AH? Sorry, Senior. IFT that cultivators don't share their Taoist names with people right off the bat. And don't call me Senior. Just Song Shuhang is fine. ITLL do. AH? But isn't that a bit disrespectful? Really, just call me Song Shuhan. Or Shuhang. Hang, Song. Up to you. Song Shu. Senior, are you here to help me? Alright, you can call me whatever you want. Let's walk as we talk. Need me to carry that luggage for you? Senior. IT's very light. I read the chat group's chat history. You're trying to get to City JS Luo Xin Street area, right? Yeah, City JS Luo Xin Street area. Wait, Senior, could it be? Is this not the Luo Xin Street area? Well, IT is the Luo Xin Street area. It's just that this is Jiangnan District's Luo Xin Street area, not City JS. Take a look at your phone's GPS. Ing. AH. Song Senior, my phone's out of battery. It turned off. Use mine. Ding X ring ring. Song Senior, your phone's out of battery too. Soft Feather, are you in a rush to reach the Ghost Lamp Temple? Takes back. There isn't a certain time I have to get there by, but the sooner, the better. NX/ if Father returns from Mad Saber Senior's place, he'll definitely come and take me back home. How about you come back with me to my dorm? I'll go on my computer to figure out how to get there, and we can charge your phone at the same time. KFAH okay. Dorm? Is that Senior's place of solitude? Place of solitude? No. It's a men's dorm. Bringing such a breathtaking beauty back. This is gonna attract a lot of attention, isn't it? B. Stairs. Male dorms are actually that dangerous? It's safe. Come in. Have a seat. Want anything to drink? Luckily, today's Sunday, and there are very few people here. Otherwise, I would definitely be skinned alive for bringing her here. Spirit green tea. Ayala FT got AS case Chilinii. DUIA Okiklo case of tuna disease. There's none of that stuff here at the have orangut juice, distilled water coke and milk. There isn't even spirit green tea here? But that's what cultivators usually serve their guests. I know. Senior is currently going through earthly life training. Living like an ordinary man can temper the will and clear the mind, giving oneself a clearer spiritual platform. Senior, please give me some orange juice. Thank you. It's just orange juice, no need to be so grateful. And Czech's Abu Xin Street area is a little far from here. It'll take around 5 hours by car. Heinz Senior, are taxis able to travel that far? They are. But few cabbies would be willing to drive that distance. Then what do we do? When are we going to go? Let's take a bullet train instead. Bullet trains are a lot faster than taxis and can get there in 2 hours at the most. We? Are you saying that we're going together? You and I? That was very impolite of me. I didn't even ask for Senior's opinion before making a decision. Senior, may I ask that you accompany me on this trip? I really have a bad sense of direction, and I am scared. I really want to help you, but I am afraid I can't do anything. It's because I have class tomorrow afternoon. Although, if you aren't in a rush, they'll have time next Friday to accompany you to City J. Next Friday? But if it weren't for your class that's tomorrow afternoon, you'd be able to accompany me on a trip to City J? If soft feathers matters aren't too time-consuming, then I might be able to make it. But the class tomorrow afternoon was already scheduled before school started. It won't be cancelled unless there's a special reason. Special reason. Your search ghost lamp temple did not match any pages not found /A. There's info on City J in the Luo Xin Street area, but there's nothing on the ghost lamp temple. I can't find it on the map, either. Senior Son, could I borrow your computer for a moment? I'll try and look for some intel myself. Northern Riveros Cultivator probably has some news for me in the group, too. Pass your phone'll charge other, for you. Song Shuhong's profile name Song Shuhong sex male major Jiangnan University Mechanical Engineering Class College of Mechanical Design and Production Department. Class. Marital status single teacher profile race name course prof Ren Shui University English sex MC male schedule Ma. Asar K. A as. Are constantly happening all throughout the world. Professor Ren Shui. This is the teacher who's teaching a class on Monday afternoon. I am sorry. Sorry. In this case, tomorrow afternoon's lesson will probably be postponed for a few days, right? What's this? Isn't this the body tempering liquid? Senior Song is conducting research on this pill refining formula too? Wait, could it be that Senior Song's improving it? To lower the cost of manufacturing the body tempering liquid? Senior, are you also researching Medicine Master's pill refining formula? How many stoves of the liquid can you successfully make at once? Crap, that medicine formula. She's gonna think I am in the same Tao as them. I didn't make any. How would I possibly make something using such a weird and delusional formula? But I can't bear to hurt this girl. Why? Could it be that you wanted to further improve the basics of Medicine Master's pill refining formula? Actually, it's rather hard for me to find the ingredients here. So, I haven't had the opportunity to make any at all. Sorry, Senior, so that's the reason why. Then please wait. As a form of gratitude, I'll send you 2 boxes of ingredients after I return home. Oh. Thank you, me your FOVECC, TL use my account to book tickets for you. The 2 boxes will probably be filled with all kinds of weird stuff, won't it? At least none of it will be rare or expensive. Thank you, Senior Song. Can I go out on the balcony and look around for a bit? No need to ask, feel free to do whatever. Putzen. Ascend by improving oneself to see 1,000 miles away. Venerable Spirit Butterfly made this magical treasure himself. It can lift the wearer's vision into a panoramic view, like God looking down upon the earth. Found him. My darling Sayal Wer Daddy's going to sing you a lullaby. I am sorry. You bell sure to compensate you after all of this is over. But for now please hurt you hospitalized? How I wonder. What you are. Pull through. For your daughter's sake. Hats. Senior song, are you booking my ticket? Why don't you book one for your son have cast tomorrow afternoon after all? If it somehow gets cancelled, Illinois book another. Mechanical Engineering course, students of Mechanical Design and Production, Department. Class, please note that, due to Professor Rinshu's injury and subsequent hospitalization, his lesson scheduled for tomorrow afternoon will instead be taught by Professor Smith. Students, please update one another and make the relevant preparations. Thank you. Professor Rinshu's injured? What a coincidence. But tomorrow's lesson has changed, going to have to sit through that ancient Professor Smith's lessons again? The devil is always one step ahead. Eve already sent one teacher to the hospital. Sending another makes no difference. In for a penny. In for a pound. Strange, a cold gust of wind? What was that mysterious chill I felt just now? I am sorry. When this is over, he'll be sure to compensate you both. You both. Done. Soft Feather, I've booked your train ticket. Mechanical Engineering course, students of Mechanical Design and Production, Department. Class, please note that Professor Smith has been injured by a dog and has been hospitalized. As a result, tomorrow afternoon's English class is cancelled. You now have a half day off tomorrow afternoon, please update your classmates. Thank you. What the hell? A horde of alpacas through his mind. Soft Feather, let's go. Coming. Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe the name was changed or the temple was taken down. Only option left is to ask the locals. Then let's head there first and worry about it after we get there. Was. Soft Feather's beauty is comparable to that of a female protagonist from an urban novel. And according to those novels, right about now, there should be lots of men trying to get near her for a chat, itching to take me on. When the time comes, should I finish them off so as to eliminate potential threats? Or should I just beat them half to death? Somehow, no one came over to challenge me. Turns out those novels were all lying. Lean. Might as well nap for a bit. Well, wake up when we get there. Attention all passengers, our train has reached Black Elephant Station. Please remember to take your belongings with you, and exit through the doors on the right side of the train. Soft Feather, we're here. Is it morning? Adorable. He finds this girl who okays to be older than him absolutely adorable. Boom. The train has reached its destination, so let's hurry and disembark. Senior, what time is it? 7 minutes past p.m. We've already reached City J, so we can take a cab to the Luo Xin Street area right after this. Okay. I'll be following you, Senior. Hotel. There's no ghost lamp temple? Perhaps it's written with a different set of words? Ghost light temple? Spirit lamp temple? I am sorry, sir. Perhaps the temple you're looking for is from the past. Why not try asking some elderly folks? Eve put away our baggage. Where do we go next, senior? Hotel. Let's go for a stroll and try to find some old folks we can ask. See if any of them know anything. Sir, I saw people in the Luo Xian Street area asking for information about the Ghost Lamp Temple. About the Ghost Lamp Temple. Yes, a man and a woman. The woman looked very powerful, the man appears to be a commoner. However, the woman treated the man with respect and addressed him as her senior. Continue tailing them, and be sure not to get caught. I'll arrange for an opportunity to test their depth. It's been 60 years. I was under the impression that the original owner of this Ghost Lamp Temple had already forgotten about this place. Who would have thought? Someone came calling anyways. Soft Feather, are you sure that Ghost Lamp Temple is at City JS Luo Xian Street area? It's definitely here. The name has to be right, too. Ghost Lamp Temple. My mother came here while she was pregnant with me. At the time, I could only borrow my father's magic to view the outside world with my psychic abilities. Ghost Lamp Temple, but if nothing else, I clearly remember the plaque Ghost Lamp Temple. While she was pregnant with you? Astral projection. Her head's in a completely separate reality from mine. Any news from Northern Riveros Cultivator? Yeah, there are new messages. Messages 9 Provinces Number 1 Group Northern Riveros Cultivator Soft Feather, have you found the Ghost Lamp Temple? Spirit Butterfly Islands Soft Feather not yet. Does Senior have any news? Northern Riveros Cultivator sorry. Unfortunately, the people I know are all in eastern China. Nobody knew anything about City J, Northern Riveros Cultivator. In addition, a very troublesome fellow just came by, and he's pestering me even now. I am afraid I can't be of any help from here on out. When he's not needed, he's online every second of every day. When he is needed, however, something else immediately pops up. It's alright, Senior Son, we can do this ourselves. Got it. Let's go, I am taking you somewhere. Sir, do you know where the Ghost Lamp Temple is? Just head straight east and, in around 700 meters, you'll find a patch of forest. There will be a large old cemetery when you go in further. That's where the Ghost Lamp Temple used to be. Cemetery? The Ghost Lamp Temple was taken apart? Yes. 60 years demolished it and turned the area into a cemetery. But the Ghost Lamp Temple was private property, right? Many years bought it. This young lady knows a lot, huh? At the time, the temple belonged to Huang Bapi. He was originally planning to build a cemetery after removing the temple. Then, a foreigner offered to buy it for a high price. But a few years passed, and that foreigner never came back. Ghost Lamp Temple. Thinking the deal had fallen, destroyed the temple and built a cemetery. So thick-skinned? Then, most of Huang Bapi's family members are deceased, right? How did you know? Than a year after he was finished, his entire family of a dozen plus was dead. Highly skilled master, who erected a seal to prevent the ghost spirits from harming anyone. But if it was destroyed, let alone turned into a graveyard, the ghost spirits would of course have chased down those poor souls and devoured them. Child, put your faith in science. Knowledge is power. Don't believe those myths. Yes, Senior? Why are we going to the Ghost Lamp Temple in the wee hours of the night? Because it's easiest to find ghost spirits around midnight. Need I to help? Don't worry, Senior. A mere ghost spirit can't harm me. Senior, you can just stay to the side and help with support or sneak attacks. Ghost spirits. Support okay. We're here. Oki intis formation. There isn't really a ghost, is there? Shiver. Flash. Scatter scatter. Coming out here so late at night to hunt ghosts with this girl. Damn, I am tired. Ring ring. Ding ring. Tony. Dancing at a cemetery in the middle of the night. Quite the unique hobby. Though this scene before me is rather nice to behold. Inya. Only. Such a beautiful image needs to be saved in a photo. I am sure father only sealed a single ghost spirit. Why are there two now? Who put the other one here? Whoosh. To me, talismans. Luckily, as I am of the third stage acquired Battle King realm, the chi within me flows like an unending river. Sizzle sizzle sizzle. Add on a full set of high-class equips. Come ghosts or gods. Can slay them all. Shield. Grows growls fwish grows. Fwish. Inborn spells. These two ghost spirits are indeed mid-tier or higher. But is this your trump card? If that's all you'd assume. Spirit Butterfly Island's secret technique dancing butterflies. SHUU. Sizzle sizzle sizzle. Nice, their injury should prevent them from resisting. I just have to seal them now. Gets up. Oh, no. I was careless and let them escape. Senior song. Isn't this that poisonous dragon plant medicine master was Taka group? Before I figure out if this grass is harmful to humans or not, I definitely can't let Soft Feather discover it. Otherwise, she'll find a way to give it to medicine master. Boom. Senior Son's one Soft Feather's POV. They're only ghost spirits grunts that aren't even worth my attention. I may only be sitting calmly to the side, but I've actually devised a second approach. And this poisonous dragon plant happens to be the crux of it. And that's the end of that. As expected of my senior. I still have so much to learn. Although I can't let him think lightly of me. Spirit Binding Ice Bead. Seal. Is fantastic. No scientific knowledge could explain the things happening before my eyes. Perhaps ghosts and other mythical beings actually exist in this world? Senior, I owe you my sincere gratitude. Had it not been for your help, these two ghost spirits would almost certainly have escaped. That thing's a ghost? Senior, I only need one, so I am giving the other to you. Though with your cultivation status, you may not need it. Perhaps you can give it to your children, grandchildren, or disciples. This item's too valuable. I can't accept it. Like hell I'll take it. What if the ghost came out of the bead? What would I do then? It'll feel so bad if you don't. This thing's been sealed, so it won't be coming back out anytime soon, right? All right. Since it's a token of Soft Feathers, suppose ye accept. Ghost spirits are almost extinct in the modern world, and we finally subdued these two as well. Let's head back now. A worldview that eBay built over the last 18 years, of it Hassan collapsed. This young lady has already reached the legendary third stage acquired Battle King realm. What's more, this commoner who casually sat around found the key to sealing those ghosts almost right away. Had I acted rashly and attacked, I likely would have ended up in an even worse state than those two ghost spirits. JNST a canto like this. At the very least, I have to retrieve those two ghost spirits of mine. On as I change, he can break through and become a second extending masters by 100 years. Walks away. Master, it's me, Lil Gianni. Junior has already sealed the ghost spirits. I estimate that she will reach Spirit Butterfly Island sometime tomorrow or the day after. Everything went as expected. Actually, there were some unexpected example, that altar master. And that man named Song Shuhong. This GLY was smart enough not to attack. Hangs up as for that Song Shuhong. If Master Spirit Butterfly finds out that Soft Feather's very close to him, he's going to be furious, isn't he? Perhaps had even arranged for me to spy on Song Shuhong. Troublesome indeed. I definitely can't let him know. Want to check out the area around my school? Thank you, Senior. However, I have to get home as soon as possible so that I can seal the contract with this ghost spirit. 1T, have any problems taking a cab to the airport on your own, right? Yeah. Have 2 crates of medicine ingredients to deliver to you. Let's vet about that for about it some other time. Senior, please don't force me to go back on my word. We of the Spirit Butterly Island put weight on the things we say. Okay. Had she not insisted in sending those 2 boxes to me, there's a good chance my life would have become that of an ordinary man. Finding a job, marrying, having kids, retiring, and then dying of old age. It's finally over. I'll probably never interact with this lady again, huh? Northern Riveros Cultivator Soft Feather, did you find Ghost Lamp Temple? Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather, yup, and the mission went smoothly as well. I am already on my way home. Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather, I went to the wrong place at first, to Jungnan District's Luoxian Street area. However, I met a very powerful senior from this group, Senior Song. He helped me find the Ghost Lamp Temple and even helped me complete my mission. Northern Riveros Cultivator Senior Song? From this group? What's his Taoist name? Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather. I tried asking once, but he didn't tell me. I actually FT to ask again later, but I know Senior Song's name in the mortal world is Song Shuhong. Northern Riveros Cultivator Song Shuhong. That sounds kind of familiar. Northern Riveros Cultivator, I still have to congratulate Soft Feather for completing the mission so smoothly. Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather, thank you, Senior Northern River. You've also helped me a lot. Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather, I am boarding my plane, talk to you later. Cosine sine a cosa sina ega tg sina cosa tg a sina cosa tg a jo a sina cosa tg a ga. Here. Is there air conditioning? Shifts closer. Strange, Eve been able to commit to memory everything the teacher has said. Furthermore, I can make my own extrapolations and swiftly grasp the most important points. While wearing mind's beat brisk and agile. It usually takes me 3 or 4 tries before I can memorize English words or phrases. Yet I can do that now after seeing and hearing them just once. This is already beyond the boundaries of what science can explain. This ice bead. Is there really a ghost spirit sealed within? Cultivation isn't just the stuff of legends? Immortals that can ride clouds and control fog. Do they really exist? Moving mountains and turning the seas. Man tuat demim de danko. If these things really exist, then the Chunnies from that 9 provinces #1 group are actually immortal cultivators? Dingri, break time between lessons. Going to run outside and get some air. Sent Song Shuhong here? Fierce look. That's me. What do you need me for? This older man? I don't know who he is. I am from the Fengsho Express Delivery Service. We have 2 large deliveries for student Song Shuhong that were sent via overnight air. Because the sender is a VIP, we'll need you to sign off on your items before we can hand them over to you. Fengshao Express Delivery Service Co., Ltd., Sima Jiang. Who sent this to me? Express delivery? And overnight air, even? I'll have 2 crates of medicine ingredients that I'll need to deliver to you. Suddenly remembered. Hang. Where are the items? Losi's dared call me that for quite a few years now. They've already been placed at YOUK door. All that's left is for you to confirm their delivery. That I am going to be overwhelmed. Here are your goods. That's super conspicuous. Does Fengshou always provide such great service? They totally look like the mafia. Ha, our service is always this great. Though this time, the customer knows sent the goods is extra special, so the service is even better than usual. WANYWAYS. If all seems to be in order, please sign here, Student Shuhong. It really is from Soft Feather. IIXXXXX. It really is from Soft Feather. Formidable array. Then goodbye, Student Shuhong. May your days be filled with joy. Sophie Feather mentioned. So if I were to take these ingredients and refine them according to the formula, I'd end up with some of that liquid, right? And if I consumed it, could I really be reborn with new bones and flesh? Just like in those Xianxia novels? Perhaps. I can follow the pill refining formula and try a bit. I want to know if cultivation really exists. Going to move all these ingredients in. I hope my roommates won't mind me messing around with this stuff. Alright, time to start refining some medicine. But before I can refine, needing pill furnace, right? A pill furnace would probably be a bit impractical. I'll have to find a substitute. This won't do. Well, this is way too different from a pill furnace. But from the Weems to key this most reliable one. Ginseng, tremolite, agarwood. Soft Feather already arranged the ingredients as they're listed in the formula. She even measured out the amounts. Ladies who are gentle and diligent are the best. Now I need to ask for help in the group. Medicine Master said to put the ingredients into the furnace in order, according to the formula. After the first ingredient, cover the furnace and wait for approximately 5 and continue steaming for another 5 minutes. Be mindful of the fire. Maintain this cycle until the medicinal liquid coagulates into a mushy substance. The resulting body tempering liquid is black, ard pendant. Seems fairly simple. I feel like pretty much anyone could refine this, so long as they exercised caution. Formlysa doesn't specify if you need to add water. Should I ask the group about this? Probabes have a ton of questions as this is my first time refining this body tempering liquid. If I ask the group every single time I encounter a problem, I'll end up missing the 5-minute intervals and failing the whole process. I may have been given a lot of ingredients, but not so much that I can go about wasting any of it. It's better to run through the entire formula once and write all my questions down. Clarify AAE of them in one go. An electric stove. But it's not like I have a better option right now. XTIM just strays, Citiat and Shoiso and T matter whether I am heating it with fire or electricity. Is this really all there is to pill refining? It doesn't feel all that different from cooking noodles. Perhaps this style of doing things is incorrect? Those with experience can manage the intensity of a furnace flame. I have absolutely no experience at all. The only thing I can do is watch the time and toss in the ingredients right at the 5th minute. Totally feels like cooking noodles. This thing is called morning dew grass. It looks similar to normal grass. Both plants are green and roughly the same shape. Upon closer examination, however, one can see that there are beads of water on it that never seem to disperse, like it's always covered in morning dew. This is something that I couldn't find information about, even on the inter. It should be a special ingredient of some kind. It can probably coalesce the medicinal ingredients in the stove to undergo some special changes. Don't disappoint me. This fails, Wu should at least show me something that can prove cultivation exists. It would appear that nothing has changed. Guess I was dreaming after all. Swish swish. I see it. As they move around in the pot, the ingredients release a yellow medicinal substance into the broth before dissolving into a decoction. And while the ginseng slices release their medicinal properties, they are also expanding somewhat from absorbing the water. To think that I could observe such minute changes in 3 different ingredients. This is a strangely wonderful feeling. Huar might not be strong enough. Especially the morning dew grass, it needs the temperature to be higher. Hotter. Hotter. Dissolves. A mere 5 minutes and it's all already dissolved? It has to be because of a special property in the morning dew grass. Sizzle sizzle. Perhaps I didn't need to add water in this Rekunra's a special way of heating up the ginseng and wolfberries. Then, shortly after I add the morning dew grass, the medicinal fluid will dissolve and decoct. I am not sure if this pot of medicinal liquid has already failed or not. But I am just trying to familiarize myself with the process anyways. AO with this current these medicine ingredients took to dissolve into the liquid was also around 5 minutes. Each batch of ingredients differs in size, shape, and age, and the exact temperature applied and quality of the furnace can also be different. As a result, the amount of time it takes varies a bit. Now that Eve gained a clearer understanding of the formula, I am already able to decide the timing and heat intensity myself based on the solubility of the concoction. This is already ingredient number 41. Whoosh, I am almost done. Sizzle sizzle. What's going on? More than half the water is gone. And not just that. But why is it suddenly giving off such a charred and acrid smell? Hold on, it's not completely done for yet. I am grasping at straws here, but I'll add water first to suppress the evaporation process. In another hour or 2, my roommates will be back. If they see me doing this, they'll probably send me to a mental institution, won't they? Well, let's put the rest in and see how it goes. Eve almost fight as well treat this as a learning experience. Goes. Eve almost failed anyways, so I might as well treat this as a learning experience. Northern Riveros Cultivator and Soft Feather also failed many times. Northern Riveros Cultivator and Soft Feather also for me to succeed on my firsty try, would it? Separates. This isn't good. The 2 halves of the medicinal liquid are starting to drift apart. Reboil the part that cooled down. Hotter. How strange. For some aren't separating anymore and are mixing together again. Dissolves. In this case, perhaps I can still end up with some residue before the medicinal fluid fully evaporates? Whistle whistle come. Whistle whistle. It stinks. It's as if every horrible smell in the world were mixed together into one. Cough cough. Words can't describe how bad to haunt me. Crash. Well, let's see the results of my failure. What could they be like, to smell this bad? Opens. Black and gooey. A little like transparent sesame paste. However, it stinks. Ha! ARO. Successful body tempering liquid, medicinal liquid coagulates black in color, poisonous dragon. This. How could this be? Isn't pretty such what I just refined? So does my attempt count as a success or as a failure? Maybe. I should try it. After all, it still took me 3 hours of hard work to make it. Yeah, might as well. It shouldn't be lethal if I only take 1 bite, right? I'll keep my phone ready in case I need to call for help. This is sesame paste, this is sesame paste. Swallows. My throat hurts so much. It's so spicy. Have to get this removed surgically or something. H. It feels all warm and tingly is sense to the point of wanting to let it out? I feel an extreme snugness in every part of my body. I really want to let it out. Oh. It was a fart. It's as if my ANS have all the Glen CD, lay down throughout ready goods. Ha! I think the medicine's effects are about to hit their peak. This won't do. I have to vent it all out. Herr Alcor, there's some fool running around on the tracks, even in this weather. Wow, he has such a nice figure. I give his manliness a 10 out of 10. Eh? Is he from our school? Didn't expect his physique would be so good. He looks skinny with his shirt on, but with his shirt off. What's this black and sticky stuff? Are these impurities from the medicine coming out along with my sweat? Ha! I haven't seen my abs this toned in a really long time. Just a few rounds of jogging and my muscles came back again? The pain in my shoulder and neck from playing computer games has completely disappeared. MTONLLUCKI new neck from playing computer games has completely disappeared. Even my nearsightedness is gone. Furthermore, I can see a fly that's over 10 meters away with total clarity. BZZ. Close. How will I explain this to my roommates when then tell them that I tried a new kind of skin cream? My skin is so fair and soft now. There's even a healthy bit of blush. Well, none of this is all that important. What is important is that the members of the 9 provinces number 1 group are all actually cultivators. Became a group of real-life cultivators, filled with members worthy of my awe. Still, isn't this revelation a bit too intense? What should I do now? The more you learn, the more there is to be afraid of. Q search right now, I have 2 options. Do I live out the rest of my days as an ordinary person? Group assistant, groups have new notifications, 9 provinces number 1 group, picture, 2BO, picture. Or should I reach out to the members of this 9 provinces number 1 group, immerse myself in their world, and tread the dangerous path of cultivation? What if I end up encountering that terrifying lightning tribulation that Suplan 16 had to go through? Boom hong. I may have to face countless trials, tribulations, and dangers, ones that could very well bring an end to my existence. Such a tumultuous and obstacle-laden life. How would that compare to an ordinary and uneventful one? Yes, it is. This is my first time talking in the 9 provinces number 1 group. A. Stressed by a mountain of books. Hello, seniors. Spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather. Which senior is this? Hello to you too, senior. Knows you'll re-adder? Of books? Stressed by a mountain. Stressed by a mountain of books? The mortal that was accidentally added to this group? I didn't think he'd still be in here after so much time had passed. And from the way he addressed us as seniors in his first message. Perhaps this fellow has discovered who we really are? PFF. Mostess of books. Hello, Senior Northern River. Soft feather, thank you for those 2 boxes of medicinal ingredients. Spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather. Oh. It's Senior Song. Mostess of books. Soft feather, please call me Shuhan. I am actually just an ordinary person who was accidentally added to this group by True Monarch Yellow Mountain. As to how it happened, my ID is only 1 number off from yours. True Monarch Yellow Mountain was trying to add you at the time, but added me by mistake. Spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather. Now that Senior Song has mentioned it. Our ID numbers really are separated by just a single digit. We really do have an affinity for each other. Looks like the person Lady Softfeather met in Jiangnan City, the one she called Senior Song Shuhang from the rest Ta Mountains of Books. Northern Riveros Cultivator Shuhang, since you've now started messaging in this group. Does that mean that you observed a certain something about Lady Softfeather? Spirit Butterfly Island Softfeather a certain something? About me? Stressed by a mountain of books. Yes, it does have a lot to do with Softfeather. While I was helping her look for the ghost lamp temple, I got this sense that something was different about her. However, the most important catalyst was still those 2 boxes of body-tempering liquid ingredients that Softfeather sent me. I tried following Medicine Master's pill formula and consumed some of the resulting pill liquid just a short while ago. Northern Riveros Cultivator? Did you actually succeed in refining some body-tempering liquid? An average mortal obtained the medicinal ingredients, and all he had to do was follow the formula on his own to successfully refine the liquid. When did pill refining become so easy? Cough. And from the way he addressed us as seniors in his first message. Perhaps this fellow has discovered who we really are? PFF. Stressed by a mountain of books. Hello, Senior Northern River. Softfeather, thank you for those 2 boxes of medicinal ingredients. Spirit Butterfly Island Softfeather. Oh. It's Senior Song. Stressed by a mountain of books. Softfeather, please call me Shuhang. I am actually just an ordinary person who was accidentally added to this group by True Monarch Yellow Mountain. As to how it happened, my ID is only 1 number off from yours. True Monarch Yellow Mountain was trying to add you at the time, but added me by mistake. Spirit Butterfly Island Softfeather. Now that Senior Song has mentioned it. Our ID numbers really are separated by just a single digit. We really do have an affinity for each other. Northern Riveros Cultivator Shuhang, since you've now started messaging in this group. Does that mean that you observed a certain something about Lady Softfeather? Spirit Butterfly Island Softfeather a certain something about me? Stressed by a mountain of books. Yes, it does have a lot to do with Softfeather. While I was helping her look for the ghost lamp temple, I got this sense that something was different about her. However, the most important catalyst was still those 2 boxes of body-tempering liquid ingredients that Softfeather sent me. I tried following Medicine Master's pill formula and consumed some of the resulting pill liquid just a short while ago. Northern Riveros Cultivator? Did you actually succeed in refining some body-tempering liquid? An average mortal obtained the medicinal ingredients, and all he had to do was follow the formula on his own to successfully refine the liquid. When did pill refining become so easy? Cough. Or perhaps this Song Shuhang has unbelievably good fortune and a tremendous destiny. Spirit Butterfly Island Softfeather Senior Song, didn't my ingredients only reach you around noon today? Senior, did you succeed on your very first try? Stressed by a mountain of books. I am not sure if I succeeded or not. However, I stuck to the pill formula and followed it step by step. After AODing the 41st ingredient, something strange happened. Stressed by a mountain of KS. I ended up with just 5 spoonfuls of body-tempering liquid. I tried a little and I feel like my boat has gotten a lot stronger. Everything from my vision to my constitution, stamina, and strength. They've all gotten better. Northern Riveros Cultivator. If that's the case, then there's no doubt about it. Your refining was a success. Even if you did make a mistake, it doesn't seem to have had much of an effect on the result. I ended up with just 5 spoonfuls of body-tempering liquid. I tried a little and I feel like my boat has gotten a lot stronger. Everything from my vision to my constitution, stamina, and strength. They've all gotten better. Northern Riveros Cultivator. If that's the case, then there's no doubt about it. Your refining was a success. Even if you did make a mistake, it doesn't seem to have had much of an effect on the result. It's his first time refining, so he probably used up a ton of ingredients. There's just no way he could have succeeded on his very first try. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Out of curiosity, how many stoves of body-tempering liquid did you refine, Shuhang? And how many times did you succeed? Stressed by a mountain of book stoves? Just one, I guess. Have a single electric stove available. That's because I only spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather. If you're asking about attempts, Senior Song has probably only had time to complete a single one. It's only been about 5 to 6 hours since my ingredients were delivered to him. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Northern Riverose Cultivator, only one stove, and you succeeded on your first try? Ain stove, and you succeeded on first try? It's his first time refining, so he probably used up a ton of ingredients. There's just no way he could have succeeded on his very first try. Northern Riverose Cultivator, out of curiosity, how many stoves of body tempering liquid did you refine, Shuhan? And how many times did you succeed? Stressed by a mountain of book stoves? Just one, I guess. Have a single electric stove available. That's because I only spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather. If you're asking about attempts, Senior Song has probably only had time to complete a single one. It's only been about 5 to 6 hours since my ingredients were delivered to him. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Northern Riverose Cultivator, only one stove, and you succeeded on your first try? Back then, I failed so many times trying to refine body tempering liquid that I ended up bankrupting myself. Wrath. Meanwhile, this person. Ack. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Shuhan, this electric stove you mentioned just now, is that a new kind of pill refining stove? Spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather, eh? There's a new kind of pill refining stove? Stressed by a mountain of books. Stressed by a mountain of books. No. It's Waisian Company's model domestic electromagic induction stove. That's all. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Electromagic induction stove. Is that the same electromagic induction stove that's normally used for cooking? Stressed by a mountain of books. Yeah. Spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather. Ha, that's Senior Song for you. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Then what about the actual pot itself? What pill refining pot did you use? Stressed by a mountain of books. Well, if you really want to know, I guess it was a soup pot. Yeah, a soup pot. Northern Riverose Cultiva took a soup pot? What type of pill refining pot is that? No. Wait a minute, let me clear my head. This soup pot. Is it literally just a pot that's meant for cooking soup? Stressed by a mountain of books. Yeah, it's exactly that. Northern Riverust Cultivator. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Am I allowed to swear here? Thrice Reckless Mad Saber F. Immortal Master Copper Trigram S. Scholar Drunken Moon. Damn it. Smash oh, you bastards. Go on, take all the swear words. Leave nothing for me. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Alright, it's time to use my ace. You're up, Senior Medicine Master. Medicine Master here. Medicine Master friend, can you describe your pill refining process? In particular, please recount what happened after you added the ST ingredient. You said something strange occurred. Spirit Butterfly Island's soft feather. Oh, Senior Song, I would also like to hear about this. I failed a few times at this step. With soft feather here, becoming a part of this chat wasn't hard at all. It feels natural, somehow. Ta-ta. Of course, Eve also been lurking here for quite a few days, so I have a fairly good understanding of everyone's personalities. Stressed by a mountain of books. Sure, they'll give you a quick overview. Stressed by a mountain of books. First, I put in the ginseng slices. Then, I added a scoop of water. Medicine Master. Wait, water? Why did you add water? Stressed by a mountain of books. Added water because, otherwise, the slices of ginseng likely would have dried up at the bottom of the pot. Northern Riverose Cultivator. That makes sense. You were using an electric stove and a soup pot. The more I hear about this, the more painful it gets. Speaking of which, why does this all feel so strange to me? Wait. He performed medicinal alchemy. With an electric stove and a soup? Chat 9 Provinces Number 1 Group Announcements Photos Files Activity Settings. Why stressed by a mountain of books? After I added the SC ingredient, there was suddenly an eruption of pungent and charred-smelling smoke. And just like that, a good chunk of the liquid had evaporated. Spirit Butterfly Island's soft Eve also run into that situation. Very quickly after that, the medicinal liquid evaporated completely. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. That was my experience as well. Medicine Master. That ingredient serves as a catalyst, and adding it kicks off the last part of the refinement process. From the sound of it, your timing and control of the flames wasn't good enough. That's why the two of you ended up with results like that. The only way to overcome this final stage is through experience. There aren't any shortcuts. Medicine Master Song Shuhong. How did you get through that stage, friend? He added water again? Clack clack. Medicine Master. Oh. I suppose that could be a decent way to slow the evaporation. And then? Adding water can only slow things down, but it doesn't address the crux of the problem. Stressed by a mountain of chaos after that, I put in all the last 4 ingredients and turned up the heat. The lid eventually popped off on its own. I ended up with just 5 spoons of medicine. Northern Riveros Cultivator 5 spoons? Unless you're talking about a teaspoon, 5 is actually quite a lot. Medicine Master. And how effective was the resulting medicine? Oh, right. IFT that this was your first time refining it. You have nothing to compare it to. Medicine Master. I'll be going offline now to try out your refinement method. I'll let you know my opinion of it after I achieve some results. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Senior Medicine Master has always been impatient when it comes to medicine refinement. Let's wait and see what he says. If your method turns out to be an improvement, then whoever uses it next will owe you a favor. And for one of us to owe you a favor, well, I am sure you can imagine just how great that'd be for you. Song Shuhan Noti Temperin Louis. But he also started talking in the group. This must mean that he wants to come in contact with the world of cultivation. Indeed, he's already half immersed in it. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Well then, Song Shuhong. Welcome to the 9 Provinces Number 1 Group. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Under normal circumstances, True Monarch Yellow Mountain would be the one to tell you these things, since he was the one who added you. But his demon dog threw another tantrum today, so we'll be doing it in his stead. True Monarch Yellow Mountain's demon dog is rather feisty, isn't it? Northern Riveros Cultivator. Since you have decided to step onto the path of cultivation, there are a number of things that I need to let you know. For starters, the world of cultivation can bring about spontaneous, large-scale devastation. Stressed by a mountain of books. I think I know what you mean. I witnessed the lightning tribulation at City H, though at a distance. Northern Riveros Cultivator. You knew about 16th lightning tribulation? Does that mean you've been watching us attentively since the day you joined this group? I should probably keep quiet about how I viewed them all as Cholnibius. And that I used the group as a way to get some easy laughs. You knew about 16th lightning tribulation? Does TI mean you've been watching us attentively since the day you joined this group? Stressed by a mountain of books. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Well, since you've stayed in the group, Shuhan, it's obvious that you want to continue down this path. In keeping with tradition, you now have 2 options. You can either become a loose cultivator, or you can join as seniors. Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather. Join Spirit Butterfly Island, Senior Song. Spirit Butterfly Island's resources are vast, and we are privy to many powerful techniques. I'll even be able to cover for you, Senior. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Don't interrupt, Soft Feather. Let me finish first. Stressed by a mountain of books. Any differences between those 2 choices? Northern Riveros Cultivator. Each one has its pros and cons. Generally speaking, however, joining A is far more advantageous than cultivating loosely. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Joining A means that you will have a teacher to guide you in your cultivation. That will prevent you from erring too much during your training. Of course, you will have to follow the rules of the Great Master Profound Principles. for example, will require you to shave your head. They will also ask you to bid farewell to your loved ones, and you won't be able to see them until after you've become a master. If you're unlucky, it'll be a lifetime before you can see them again. I almost fell into that trap myself. Great Master Profound Principle Northern Riveros Cultivator ahaha. Well, it's not only Great Master Profound Principles that would ask that of you. Many others also require you to bid farewell to your loved ones. I can't be spread out like grains of sand, so disciples need to live within it. Before you graduate, you will rarely be allowed to go on leave. Great Master Profound Principle stressed by a mountain of books that make sense. No pain, no gain. Joining a probably won't work for me, at least not at the moment. I haven't made the necessary preparations for parting with my family and leaving my home. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Senior Song. Spirit Butterfly Island is a lot more relaxed in this regard. As you've reached the third stage acquired Battle King realm, you're allowed to leave Spirit Butterfly Island once every year. And since I'll be there, I can try to get you even more freedoms, Senior. Stressed by a mountain of books thanks. Soft Feather's known for being a genius. She's around 20 years old now, and she's probably been cultivating since she was little. Even then, she's only reached the third stage acquired Battle King realm. I'll be the first to admit that I am no genius. So if I don't reach that stage until 40 or 50 years from now, I'll basically never be able to see my parents again, right? Northern Riveros Cultivator ahem. I'll now tell you about loose cultivation. No teacher to guide you, no easy access to resources, no good places to cultivate. You'll be on your own. The only good thing about that path. You'll be free and unrestricted, I guess? Stressed by a mountain of books, then where would a loose cultivator get the things they need? Northern Riveros Cultivator, our group leader True Monarch Yellow Mountain, and some of the other more powerful seniors will sometimes let chat members help them with small tasks here and there. You'll be rewarded, of course. You can also earn rewards by helping normal group members. Just like how Soft Feather gave you those 2 crates of medicinal ingredients for helping her out. That said, receiving such generous rewards from a wasteful lady like her is rather uncommon. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Senior Northern River. I am not wasteful. Northern Riveros Cultivator, so if you choose to become a loose cultivator, you would do well to stay very active here in this group. As you work hard enough, you'll be able to slowly gather all the techniques, medicines, and resources you'll need. Now that I think about it, our 9 provinces #1 group is starting to look a bit like it itself. Nell, that settles it. In the short term, loose cultivation is the better option for me. Northern Riveros Cultivator now then. Joining A or loose cultivation, which do you choose? Stressed by a mountain of Bucos Cultivation. Northern Riveros Cultivator, in that case, what you need most right now are foundation establishment body tempering techniques and meditation techniques. However, your power's too weak at the moment. Unless we help you establish a foundation first, there's a good chance that the tasks our members need help with will be far beyond your ability. Stressed by a mountain of books Northern Riveros Cultivator, if you aren't opposed to the idea, I can give you copies of the basic fist techniques and meditation techniques. Combined with your body tempering liquid, they should be enough to let you complete the 100-day foundation establishment and propel you into the first stage mortal ascension realm. Northern Riveros Cultivator, apart from that, you can greatly reduce the time it will take you can get your hands on AO and blood pill. He's so kind. Even if it's only the most basic of I not SCE benite important to me, given my current state. Black Clack. Northern River. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Senior Northern River, let me handle the task of giving Senior Song the basic techniques. Though I am only in the third stage acquired realm, passing on the basic techniques definitely won't be problem. I also want to go to the Jiangnan district area again. Senior Son used an electromagic induction stove to refine the body tempering liquid. I really want to see the process for myself. And more like to sneak out and have some fun for a few days while father is away. War. Thrice reckless Mad Saber, be a good girl and wait for me at Spirit Butterfly Island. I will be departing in an hour and will reach the island by evening. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Northern Riverose Cultivator. Have Venerable Spirit Butterfly used Senior Mad Saber's account to send that message? Looks like Senior Mad Saber's torment is still underway. Tap tap. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Northern Riverose Cultivator. Sorry for the inconvenience, Senior Northern River, but I would like to have them as soon as possible. Have Venerable Spirit Butterfly used Senior Mad Saber's account to send that message? Looks like Senior Mad Saber's torment is still underway. Tap tap. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Northern Riverose Cultivator. Sorry for the inconvenience, Senior Northern River, but I would like to have them as soon as possible. Medicine Master, let me. Northern Riverose Cultivator? Medicine Master Brother Northern River, regarding the matter of passing the techniques to our new friend, please let me handle it. Medicine Master Friend Shuhong, I used magic to simulate the process you used in refining the body tempering liquid. However, I would like to see you do it in person. It'll definitely make it worth your time. I also have fist and meditation techniques here, and mine are a bit better than Senior Northern River's Northern Riverose Cultivator. Brother Medicine Master, you intend to guide Shuhong? If that's the case, then there can be no better alternative. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Shuhong, why don't you hurry up and agrit? He's offering to guide you through your foundation establishment at virtually no cost. You shouldn't pass up this opportunity. The greatest obstacles that aspiring loose cultivators have to face are body tempering liquid and foundation establishment. Back in my day, man, I went bankrupt getting past those two things. This Song Shuhong has fantastic fate indeed. First, he obtained medicinal ingredients from Soft Feather. And now he's getting guidance from Medicine Master. Stressed by a mountain of books. Thank you, seniors. Medicine Master Shuhong, your address? Contact number? Stressed by a mountain of books. Jiangnan University Town in the Jiangnan District. I live in a student dorm. I wonder if Senior Medicine Master still needs this poisonous dragon plant. Medicine Master arriving tomorrow morning. I'll find you. NAIT, I have class in the morning. Fat it. I'll just take the day off tomorrow if I really have no other choice. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Senior Song, even though everyone in the 9 provinces #1 group is willing to help you out, the path of loose cultivation will still be very tough. Stressed by a mountain of books, it's currently the more suitable option for me. Stressed by a mountain of books. By the way, Soft Feather. You know how those 2 professors were both hospitalized? That wasn't by pure luck, was it? Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather. What are you talking about, Senior Song? It was definitely a coincidence. Coincidence? I have never lied before in my entire life. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather. Oh, one of my seniors is calling for me, something must have come up. Please chat on without me, seniors. I'll be going offline for now, huh? So it wasn't a coincidence. Just as I thought. Could the stars ever align like that by chance alone? Although the way things are turning out now, it's like a dream. I was expecting the seniors in the group to give me all sorts of trials and obstacles. Not only did they not do that, but they're also helping me out in so many ways. Ramundis, Nijin A. Les. Northern Riverose Cultivator Friend Shuhong, if you encounter anything you don't understand on your journey of cultivation, feel free to ask us whenever you like. Stressed by a mountain of books. Thank you for letting me know, senior. By the way, am I allowed to give the body tempering liquid to others as well? For example, my parents and others who are close to me. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Yes, you are. We don't have restrictions on that sort of thing. However, keep in mind that each successful refinement only gets you 32 servings of body tempering liquid. That amount is far less than what you'll need to complete your 100-day foundation establishment. After experiencing the effects of the body tempering liquid, the first things he thinks of are the people he holds close. A likable fellow, this one. He is compassionate, polite, and righteous. This is the sort of Taoist that it's safe to be friends with. Northern Riveros Cultivator. But before you share any of the medicine, pay heed to these few points. Before you have enough power to protect yourself with, you should keep your identity as a cultivator as closely guarded as possible. Otherwise, you risk bringing disaster upon you and your family. As a result, you will have to come up with a believable excuse for the body tempering liquid source and effect. Before consumption, one must be sure that they have enough oil in blood. Those who are too great in age or who have weak oil or blood must not consume the medicine, or they could easily lose their lives. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Speaking of which, friend Shuhong, you drank the liquid straight away and experienced no abnormalities. Do you exercise frequently? Stressed by a mountain of books. I used to maintain a decent exercise regimen. But I haven't been able to lately, and it's been over a year since I've really exercised. Northern Riveros Cultivator. A year of not exercising? Then did you feel any discomfort after consuming the liquid? Stressed by a mountain of books. Not really, though my throat felt like it was on fire at the start. After that, I felt really good, like been totally revitalized. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Interesting. Shuhong, I would like to ask you a question. Don't be shy about answering, now. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Have you ever had a girlfriend? The topic jumped so quickly. What does drinking body tempering liquid have to do with having a girlfriend? And wait, this isn't even that embarrassing of a question, is it? Stressed by a mountain of books. I recently entered college, so I haven't had the time to start dating. Northern Riveros Cultivator. So you haven't been broken in yet? You're still a virgin? Stressed by a mountain of books. Why does your way of asking these questions feel so sarcastic? Northern Riveros Cultivator. You're really still a virgin, then? Perhaps I was a little too straightforward. Seems like you prefer the subtle approach? Let me ask you again. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Have you ever been like King Kong before, swatting airplanes for the lady you like while clinging to the top of a tower? That isn't subtle at all. It's an old joke from 20 years ago. Any normal guy would understand that right away. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Come on, answer me. Don't try to avoid it. Have you whacked airplanes before? Stressed by a mountain of books. No. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Young man, you have a bright future ahead of you. Last question. Have you ever dreamt of the prairies before? Stressed by a mountain of books. Northern Riveros Cultivator. See, when I get really subtle, you won't be able to understand what I am saying no matter how hard you try. It's better to be direct. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Ever have a wet dream before? Okay, now this is getting really awkward. I don't want to answer this question. Stressed by a mountain of books. Stressed by a mountain of books. Alright. As far as I am aware, I have never exactly dreamt of the prairies before. However, I am certain that my body is healthy. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Hey, all I wanted to say was this. As I thought, you've retained your yang essence in your virgin body. Because of this, you managed to pull through even though you haven't exercised in a year. Had that not been the case, and you'd still consumed the medicine so recklessly, you probably would have bursted and died. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Literally bursted and died. In a bloody explosion with a big OL boom. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. Sigh. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. You know, Shuhong. Though I find it very entertaining to watch Northern River misguide you like this and to see you revealing your embarrassing personal traits, I can't help but feel the urge to remind you of just one simple fact. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. You know that there's something called private chat. Right? Northern Riveros Cultivator. Stressed by a mountain of books. Let me just cry for a bit. Chat. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. Announcements, photos, files, activity. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. Northern River. You recommend loose cultivation to our friend Shuhong. The two of us are both loose cultivators ourselves. You should be very clear how insurmountably difficult loose cultivation is, right? Settings. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Never been clearer. Successful loose cultivation is an even greater feat than ascending to the heavens. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. Then why did you mention it at all? There are so many S in our group, and many of the daegists here are high-ranking in their S, with their recommendations. Finding a suitable one for Shuhan wouldn't be hard at all. Northern Riveros Cultivator because of age. 4 to 5 is the best age for establishing foundations, but he's already 18 years old. The innate chi he had in him when he left his mother's womb has already dissipated completely. Immortal Master Copper Trigram Chat Announcements Photos Files Activity Settings Northern Riveros Cultivator without that puff of innate oi. Even if his foundation is established, his cultivation will be rife with difficulties. Northern Riveros Cultivator, so long as the higher-ups in the various S have that same train of thought, they wouldn't waste too many resources on him. Furthermore, even if the recommendations from our dacists can help him in the short run, they won't last for a lifetime. Immortal Master Copper Trigram indeed. I only considered the difficulties of loose cultivation. I didn't think about the fact that it makes little to no difference for Song Shuhan whether he enters A or not. Northern Riveros Cultivator exactly. For Song Shuhan, it doesn't really matter which option he chooses. Therefore, I believe letting him decide on his own is the best way to go. Even if he chooses wrongly, there's really no one for him to blame. Message history cancel, send, S. As a senior in loose cultivation, I can offer to support him in any way I can whenever he needs it. Medicine Master's basic meditation and fist techniques can help me better unleash the effects of this body-tempering liquid. Tu Bo. Shu Hang, this dude Yangda just recently pioneered a project and sold it for quite a sum of money. He rented a house off campus. You shoot OUER and get together with the brothers. We can go grab some grub to eat. Alrighty, they'll be there right away. Give me the address. Niens URA, but renting a place requires quite a bit of money. Speaking of which, how do the seniors in the group earn money? They aren't separated from the rest of the world, so they probably still need money in their daily lives. They at least have to pay the utility and inter bills, right? Auspicious street area. Should be here. The location's pretty good, and it's also very close to school. This dude Yangda found a really nice place. That said, these small alleyways are usually a gathering place for delinquents. Luckily, due to the news of that one group of delinquents getting destroyed in just seconds, the number of them that hang around here has dropped a lot recently. Somehow, no one in that group of delinquents could recall what had happened. Their memories were clearly modified. Sugar, are you lonely here all by yourself? Wanna come with us? Well, treat you to a really good time. And, delinquents? And I was just saying how there weren't as many anymore. Such a cute girl. Yo, she's so cute even when she's angry. Why don't you let me comfort you, HUH? Wish I can't watch any more of this. Hey! Are you so daft you can't tell? That this lady here wants nothing to do with you? Holy crap! A man that must weigh at least 100 pounds feels as light as a stick to me. Is this due to the tempering liquid? I am tempted to swing him around like, yo, what's going on with this twerp? Fuck off, kid. If you want to try to be a hero, at least make sure you know who you're dealing with first. That's one reason why I don't like your kind. Talu. Your mouths are too dirty. Smash. Crap. I've gotten so powerful that I couldn't control my strength at all. Their bones wouldn't have broken from that, would they? What? Is this dude a monster? Poof. Scram. Don't you fret about this. If we ever run into you again, you'll have hell to pay. Are you all right? Mind your own business. What kind of logical jump was that? Are girls these days really that stuck up? What kind of logical jump was that? Are girls these days really that stuck up? If I am any more late than I already am, they'll end up feasting without me. Now that would really suck. At the time, the thought never occurred to me. But that cute but cold girl and I would ever encounter each other again. When is Medicine Master gonna come? Dan sine cosa sinectga tga sine cosa tga sine cosa tga sine. When is Medicine Master gonna come? Who the hell? Knocking so loudly in the middle of class. Can't they see that I am sleep? Sin ga cosa tga ega a sine cosa tga cga sine cosa t a cosa sine ag. Sizzle sizzle. You're kidding. He blew the door to pieces? My friend Song Shuhong, please come over here. I am Medicine Master. It can't be. This unorthodox-looking man is Medicine Master? And how did he know I was here without calling me to ask first? Senior Medicine Master, how did you find me? My cell phone's GPS. I just have to enter your phone number to obtain your general location. From there, I only had to find out who in the classroom has gone through body tempering and that LED me to you. He used the GPS on his phone. I see. I thought Head used some high-level magic. You know, Senior, I wasn't expecting you to be so stylish. Stylish? In what way? For example, your explosive hairstyle? This is because I rode on a flying sword from 2 provinces over. Wind speed is much greater at higher altitudes, which is why my hair was blown into this shape. Then what about Senior's mascara? IKAOW what that is. My disciples mentioned it to me before. It's the type of makeup that little Stargirl Avril used, right? But this isn't mascara. Eve pulled a lot of all-nighters while refining pills. These black shadows developed over time. Compared to the man of few words from the Gedison Master is so casual and chatty. My image of him has been totally destroyed. This is where you live? Where's the pill refining room? Pill refining room. I guess this colon says 1. Barely. Right. You said you used an induction stove and soup pot to refine your body tempering liquid. You have no real need for a pill refining room. The liquid once and let me observe? Right now? Is there a problem? Time's a bit tess in TANE afternoon. I almost FT again that you're a student. Now teacher, that's the giving your lesson this afternoon? Smile. This question. It's so unnerving. Senior. You aren't thinking about sending that teacher to the hospital, are you? Ahaha, so you also thought of this method? It's a great idea, isn't it? If your teacher ends up going to the hospital, your afternoon will be free, right? So you also SHT of this, it's a great it? If your ends up going hospital, your ION will be E, right? Self A. Don't worry, I can control my powers well. I'll just break a leg and we'll be good to go. No. Please don't do that. 3 days ago, Lady Softfeather already sent 2 of my teachers to the hospital. Softfeather did this already? What a pity. Someone else came up with this awesome strategy before me, huh? Awesome my ass. Are cultivators also scary? Mortals can be quite the annoyance. If we really have no other choice. Shall I release a little catastrophe so all classes get cancelled? Blast. That's straight up terrorism. And wouldn't it just cause more problems? Senior Medicine Master, please don't do such a scary thing. I'll just ask to be excused from my class. Belly beep beep oh, that's wonderful. Then let's make haste and find a place where we can start refining some body tempering liquid. Maybe we should see if we can rent a place off campus. I need to shield the school from danger. Senses we should do exactly that. I may have to stick around for a few days, and I'll need a place to stay. Then shall we be going? What's with the broom? You aren't Kiki. Sure, but let's just walk. Senior Medicine Nos regathering poisonous dragon plants. Do you still need any? Eve purchased and collected some, but the quality is always mediocre. In the long run, I want be able to use what I currently have. Do you have poisonous dragon plant on you? Over there. Interesting. Eve been in this room for a while now, and I didn't notice this poisonous dragon plant at all. It seems to have crown in a DACR. It seems to have grown in a place where ghostly chi abounded for around 50 to 60 years. It should be very high quality. It was also leased as a fermatiation gave it the ability to hide itself to some extent. Does this poisonous dragon plant match what Senior Medicine Master needs? This is indeed what I need. However, are you sure you're willing to sell it to me? This dragon plant's value is extraordinary. Even the 2 boxes of medicinal ingredients Soft Feather sent you aren't worth even a tenth of its value. You should think this through. It's useless to formula to the group would fees had this opportunity to become a cultivator at all. Just accept it, Senior. As a member of the 9 provinces number time before you came into contact with cultivation and its existence. Your Amore cultivator at the beginning of your The Veiny of My Pill formula is definitely far below that of this poisonous dragon plant. Woos. It's useless to formula to the group would fees had this opportunity to become a cultivator at all. Just accept it, Senior. But now that Eve accepted such a big pros embarrassed Tom teach you the meditation and basic sword techniques I prepared in advance. Pat wait just a moment. Basic Buddhist. HVB space JKM. SE re DFXG true. Self where's THW. BNM space P. K/S, Medicine Master Wandering Monk Profound Principle Master Profound Principle, lend me the basic Buddhist fist technique and the true self-meditation scripture from the Heavenly Expedition years ago. We can discuss the price at a later date. QWERIASFK. Finally. Eve been wondering, Senior, do you guys usually have jobs or other sources of income like ordinary mortals do? Of course we do. Why? Is money a source of worry for you? After getting into contact with cultivation, I realized I might need a lot of money. Pill ingredients, rent, and so on. I have to take all these expenses into account. That won't be hard to deal with at all. Once you've successfully established your foundations, it'll teach you a few pill refining methods. When the time comes, it'll show you just how great it'll fly you around and help you make money. Thank you, Senior. HM? What's wrong, Senior? Nothing. Every time I am outside, there's always a scavenger tailing me, thinking that I am out looking for medicinal ingredients. Nah, Haga. No matter how I look at the information my subordinates gathered on this Senior song, it all just points to him being an ordinary mortal. I was planning to follow and observe him, to figure out if he's actually a really powerful cultivator. But this guy with all the punk fashion. What kind of powerful sage might he be? He's damn scary. Especially those smoky black eyes of his. Smush whatever. As I can retrieve the ghost spirit, I can return to my hometown in the extreme north and cultivate properly. This house will do. Let's hurry and rent it. Good heavens, it's huge. Hold on, Senior. This place isn't up for rent, it's someone's private property. Ding dong ha he's not listening at all. Coming. / Are you the express delivery? Nope. We're just looking to rent a place. The price is up to you. I definitely won't try to haggle at all. Scared. I am sorry, but I am not keen on the idea of living with strangers. I don't intend to rent a part of it out. Stop talking. You don't like living with strangers? That's just wonderful. I don't either. So how about you move out and rent the whole building to me, yeah? Sorry, but I don't need what little you can offer. At least give it a thought. A thought. Money really isn't a problem. A single house like this really is the most suitable. You'll just need to push down that wall before I can turn this into a nice pill refining room. It turns out everything has a price. It's not that it can't be bought, just that the money wasn't enough. The former tenant took the money and moved in, satisfied. Just like that, in only 2 hours' time. Well then, friend Shuhong. Let's follow the process you took during your first attempt. And make some more body tempering liquid. Northern Riveros Cultivator O? Senior Medicine Master, are you requesting these 2 cultivation methods for our friend Shuhong's 100 Days Foundation establishment? These 2 methods are pretty high quality. Could it be that Senior Medicine Master has also been entranced by Shuhong? Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Senior Northern River, I wasn't entranced or whatever. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber seduced? Venerable Spirit Butterfly is finally gone. After so many days, I can finally breathe easy. Surfer Northern Riveros Cultivator, don't get yourself killed, brother Thrice Reckless. A single account can be logged in on a phone and computer simultaneously. Northern Riveros Cultivator, so if Senior Spirit Butterfly egged in using a phone client right now. Crack goodness, if he knew I made such a tasteless joke about his delighter. Petrified. Medicine Master High Quality, Mutated Poisonous Dragon Plant. Worth it. Great Master Profound Principle, Great Master Profound Principle, Medicine Master OK. The interactions between these two are so weird. Blip tap tap tap. Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather Seniors, our basic Buddhist fist technique and true self-meditation scripture really that good? Northern Riveros Cultivator, their immovable temple's 800-year-old cultivation techniques. Although they're mainly used for foundation establishment, the basic Buddhist fist technique is as powerful as a tier martial arts technique. It's very good for a foundational technique. Northern Riveros Cultivator, it's a shame, though. Immovable temple's lineage hangs since disappeared, swept up by the rivers of history. Many deep and refined cultivation techniques have already been lost. The interactions between these two are so weird. What's he trying to do? Whoosh. And that's that. I just sent my coordinates to Great Master Profound Principle. 4 to 5 hours from now, he'll be able to deliver the basic Buddhist fist technique and true self-meditation scripture. Appet acted. Profound Principle is also coming here? No. Why would he? I already sent him my location. That's all he needs to send the books over on a flying sword. Delivery by flying sword. Dang, that's cool. Flying on a sword. Compared to that, planes suddenly feel so lame. FWIP whoosh. The sky. What men will all wing for? Come. Let's go and find a place where we can refine some body tempering liquid. Senior, in regards to renting a place, do you have any preferences? I would like a large, peaceful, one-person apartment. At the very least, I will need enough room to set up my pill furnace. A place like that will cost at least 10,000 a month. I don't have that kind of money. I'll be the one paying, of course. It wouldn't make sense for you to pay when you're already the one helping me. Add water first. Let it simmer for 5 minutes. Though I prepared myself beforehand, I still can't make sense of this. I can't connect Shohan's refining at all. Aside from for modernizing my own pill furnace. Although he's a little old, this Shuhong fella might have a great talent for pill refining. A few hours later. Careful. Boom. Ugh! What's that smell? If this stuff were to be refined, it'd be an absolute nightmare for cultivators who've strengthened their sense of smell. Eve already smelled this on, get used to it. The pungent smell is gone, so it should be, I think. Was it a success? Dissipates. Swoosh. Gulp. As I tholite, this is only half as strong as my simplified body tempering liquid. Told to beginning cultivators, medicine with too strong of an effect can be very dangerous. Will this help Senior complete the simplified pill formula? It's not that easy. Your success this time only serves to prove that I can indeed revise my formula further. Needing operation next few want to eat your and revise little. You'll be needing your cooperation over the next few days. I want to target your formula and revise it a little. I'll do my best to help you, Senior. No O's. Senior Medicine Master, the flying sword from Great Master Profound Principle should probably be here by now, right? Rush I Sony shim the location of your data teeny CCO Thedric. An incident of some kind, ITL definitely arrived safely. I still have some things to record. If you have some free tour heat back first. I'll catch up to you soon. Then Senior I'll go back to the dorm and wait for the delivery? Go. Take this key to this house. I'll lend you the Dactat idea CAD VII. To live it so you don't have to go and rent another place on your own. Toss. Take this key to this house. I'll lend you the rooftop area for you to live it so you don't have to go and rent another place on your own. Thank you, Senior. I was just thinking about finding a place to live where I wouldn't be interrupted. The solution presented itself. Ha! Bull Laurent hanging around here all by yourself? Wanna hang out with me and my brothers? Well, be sure to show you a good time. This scene is as familiar as it is unfamiliar. Annoying. This action? Is she going for a kiss? What a passionate and feisty little lady. Then I shall deeply trouble myself to satisfy you. Kapow. Huang. Hell, Huang's out cold. Let's go, brothers. You bitch. You're gonna pay for this. Boo meal. Holy. This is so freaking cool. So I was just sticking my nose where I didn't need to, huh? No wonder she's mad. Oof. Though now that I think about it, this is the second day in a row she's been pushed up against a wall by delinquents. She wouldn't happen to have an innate susceptibility to that kind of thing, would she? I am finally. And I am not sure if my roommate is here. Gao Malimali. I am begging you. Out of all the people I know, you're the only one who has experience interacting with a girlfriend. So what? Stay away from me. Gao Malamo is here in the dorm? You're wearing a disgusting expression right now. Be straightforward if you have something to say. Juga, you a handsome lady, and like a pretty tomgirl too. With mixed blood and golden hair, she is positively glowing. Well, let's see. I went on a date with Shiomei today. Oh? Isn't that a good thing? We held hands at the end. I was so happy. Rolls don't roll around on someone else's floor. Will I end lip knocking against her teeth? That hurt her if it happens. Tomorrow, I want to try kissing Shiomei. But Eve never kissed anyone before. Teeth? That hurt her if it happens. So you came here to ask about my kissing experience? Yes. Out of all my good friends, you're the only one with a girlfriend. You've surely kissed many times. So let me try kissing you once, and help me get some kissing experience. Hold. Hold on. I misheard that just now, right? Let me kiss you. A French kiss. Eve already tried an inflatable doll. There wasn't any feeling at all. Hell no. I already have a girlfriend, so go find something else to put your lips against. A pillow, a pillar, whatever you want. I want to practice with a real person's lips. Please, you're the only person in my circle of good friends that can help me. Don't worry, I already prepared some cling wrap. If you're feeling shy, we can practice using the wrap first. Just once. Even if there's wrap, there's still no way I am going through with this. There's no way at all, so please get this thought out of your head. Hey, stop. What are you doing? Wah. Intense. Is this how Gao Momo loses his purity? Crash. Should I go in and stop this? Or should I quietly stay outside and wait until this is over? I could comfort Gao Mumu after. But what if Gao Mumu is hiding his true feelings and is saying the opposite of what he really wants? Wouldn't I be getting in the way? Then I'll just wait and comfort him after this whole thing? Or maybe you'll make it a little more balanced and go in 2 minutes from now? Crash. In high spirits. Fear. YOL guys done? Youngsters these days have such good relationships with each other. I am Zhu Beiyu, Gao Momo's childhood bestie. Hey. I am Gao Momo's roommate, Song Shuhong. Is this a lady? Or a lad who looks like a lady? Huh? What do you mean? By the way, classmate Shuhong, did you offend somebody recently? Around noon around the school for information on class hang song, your class, age, residence, and even the people close to you have probably all been thoroughly checked. There's someone investigating me? I don't remember offending anyone. Maybe someone saw me with Medicine Master and decided to investigate both of us? But Medicine Master only arrived this morning. Or was it those delinquents I beat up? But that was yesterday. Person was asking about me earlier, at noon. So yeah, you should probably maybe someone's trying to ambush you because you did something to piss them off. Anyways, I have somewhere I need to be. Good luck. Thanks. I should stay on guard for the time being. I'll ask Senior Medicine Master later and see if there's a way to find the guy who's investigating me. Medicine Master seems pretty experienced when it comes to losing a tail. Gao Momo, are you alright? Shu Hong. Eve been tainted. Re-tainted? It's not like you were a maiden or anything. Was that Zhugeyu from just now a GLY or a girl? FLP neither. How do I put this type of thing? You would never understand. Sigh. This guy is beyond saving now. Alright, just keep lying there then. I wonder what a flying sword delivery looks like. Shuhong, Tubo said he's drinking tonight. We're going to Yangdi's place for a gathering. You free? Yeah, I am free. I have a friend coming over in a bit to get something though, so I might be a little late. Then I'll be heading over Firen to get really drunk. Drinking your problems away, huh? You guys wouldn't understand. Anyways. Don't take too long. Crash friend Shuhong, Grandmaster Profound Principles Flying Sword document delivery is almost here. Is there anyone else in the dorm? Good timing. I am the only one here. Just watch. Senior Medicine Master, is there anything we need to do? Swoosh. What? Such a brazen delivery, there hopped heaven an illusion or something to try and cover it up a little? Where are the technique manuals? Were they lost during the flight? They're right here. So that jade slip can teach techniques? You're overthinking things. Jade slips are priceless tree sures be used Todd record peerless cultivation techniques. Pushes. Then what's this? Just an ordinary USB drive? Technology has come a long way. Many of the latest inventions are actually very convenient for US cultivators as well. A small USB drive can hold as much information as an entire library of scriptures. It can even hold pictures. It's really so convenient. I'll give you great master profound principles address tomorrow. Use express shipping to send it back to him when you get the chance. Express shipping? This sword? Of course. Or do you mean you want me to ship it? That's not it. What I mean is, can't this sword just fly back with a whoosh? Haha, how could that be possible? For its trip here, Great Master Profound Principle was able to provide the flying sword with energy. But for the trip back, Great Master Profound Principle won't be able to transmit energy to the sword from such a great distance away. Also, this is Great Master Profound Principle's personal flying sword, so I am liable to transmit energy to it. Of all the places to follow the law of conservation of energy, it's here, huh? And isn't it illegal to send regulated, bladed items in the mail? And what if such a precious item were to get lost? Wouldn't that be a huge pain? The sword has a concealment formation. It's invisible to others like it doesn't exist at all. And the owner's mark is also on the Getst. Don't worry too much about L and AH, good. The seal on the USB drive has been released. Reading it really is just a LISB drive. I have to remind you of something before we begin. Unlike material things such as pills or magic treasures, cultivation techniques are not to be passed around lightly. If you give them to others without permission, no other cultivator will ever be willing to pass any of their cultivation techniques to you anymore. Okay. X/F, BLE Poet Basic Buddhist Fist Technique True Self Meditation. IRTSB, H, M Somentio Basic Buddhist Fist Technique True Self Meditation Scripture, C, D. Enkilianid Nibiam, Bexprox JPG JPG UPG JPG 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 UPG JPG 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 UPG JPG 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 UPG JPG. Normally, Kung FL moves all have really powerful palms. The Draga Sea Dragon, the Divine Dragon swishes its tail. JPG JPG JPG. C, D. E. Basic Fist Technique. But this is it? MEN-THO Basic Fist Technique IRF, Technique Basic Fist Technique Click Chalk. I wasn't expecting the names of these moves to be so simple. Practicality comes first. The names just need to allow people to categorize the moves and figure out the correct sequences. I guess that makes sense. Suppose I find myself in a fight one day. Flying immortals beyond the heavens. Basic Fist Technique 3. I can't help but feel just a little bit disappointed. Don't get too caught up over the please these few cultivation realms and what it means to establish your foundation. The journey of more or less the exact same way. The first step is always gathering and condense one's chi and vitality. This step is what we call foundation establishment. The first step to foundation establishment, then, is to cultivate the external self. This includes basic fist techniques. After that comes internal cultivation via meditation. Gatherers harnesses their overflowing chi and vitality into their heart aperture. Once the heart aperture is filled, the rest comes naturally. Then, you will truly join surpassing the no men mortals. You will have reached the first stage mortal ascension realm. Basic/Buddhist Fist. A crooked blow made straight, defense within offense, offense within defense. Wait. Why am I here on a grassy plain? And where did this blurry-looking man before me come from? Did Senior Medicine Master cast a spell? Or do those fist technique pictures have supernatural power? In either faces with an opportunity. I can immerse myself deeply in the 3 moves of this days of practice and I should be able to grasp the basics. Senior medicine Moss that just now? I saw somebody practicing his punches. It's a very simple hypnosis technique contained within the Buddhist basic fist technique itself. And only people like you who haven't yet entered the true door of cultivation would fall prey to such low-level illusory techniques. The pictures and words in the cultivation technique were arranged and placed meticulously. Hey. Every word or stroke of the pen was precisely calculated. When they're arranged to ease of a spopal, the hypnotic technique is formed. When you open your mind and focus on the pictures, you end up in a hypnotized state. It's a very simple hypnosis technique contained within the Buddhist basic fist technique itself. And only people like you who haven't yet entered the true door of cultivation would fall prey to such low-level illusory techniques. Power flill. It felt like the Grandmaster was actually there before the showing techniques. After looking through this for an hour, Eve engraved all of it in my mind. Somehow, this felt even more tiring than 4 hours of pill refining. Done reading? Yeah, I am done. Should I try it out now? Come, let's find somewhere spacious. There are a total of 18 moves in the basic Buddhist fist techniques. After performing them all, your body will be brimming with chi and blood. After that, you can sit down and work on your true self meditation technique. HUP. Then, refine your chi and blood before putting them in your heart aperture. UNPL. Yeah. Senior Medicine Master. I went through the first technique, but I don't feel my blood or chi rising at all. Don't just focus on making it look right. Loosen yourself up. Say the words that go with the moves and keep your breaths under control. Put your strength behind your strikes. Senior Medicine Master. I went through the first technique, but I don't feel my blood or chi rising at all. No wonder it felt like a normal TV exercise. Eyes centered, moving from the waist. Ball-like body, strength from the feet. Hoopa. Ha. Fists like an avalanche. Hee, you felt that heavenly power just now, right? It's called spiritual chi. So this is spiritual chi? Now, start the second move immediately. The more exhausted you are, the stronger of an effect these basic fist techniques will have. Got it. Just how long can an ordinary mortal who's consumed the body-tempering liquid keep using the basic Buddhist fist technique before collapsing? Great Master Profound Principle has never had a disciple who could go through the entire set on their first try. I am only on my 4th move. Basic Buddhist fist technique has a total of 18 moves. Can I finish this in one go? Yes. I definitely can. 5. Ha! ICT ain't it. Overcome something as small as this, I might as well give up on becoming a cultivator. Huff. Pity. The last of the body-tempering liquid was used up by that plinch. Basic fist technique. Psi, X, wobble wobble. The body-tempering liquid in Shohong's body is about to be completely depleted. If I replenish his supply of body-tempering liquid, will he be able to go on longer? If he really can finish, that simplified version of my body-tempering liquid is going to shoot through the roof in price. Friend Shuhong, open your mouth. In swoosh gup. I can feel the power bursting forth. Persevere. I have to keep going until I finish. I finally completed all 18 moves of the basic Buddhist fist technique. I can feel my Q/overflowing. Very good. Now you must strike the iron while it's hot. Sit down and begin with the true self-meditation scriptures. Do this before the blood and chi cool down. The true self-meditation scripture is used to meditate on one's true self. It breaks the user away from all distractions and concentrates focused tholites into mental energy. After all, meditation is the action of concentrating and finding the shape of one's true self. A cultivator's true self can change in appearance as the cultivator grows and faces trials and tribulations. It may also change according to the cultivator's cultivation methods. It can take shape as a child, a young swordsman, or an elderly sage. Look like. Will it be the second-to-known swordsman I once dreamed about? Strange. My true self is literally just myself? Is this telling me that I am still just an ordinary mortal in my current state? This is my first pure wisp of mental energy, created with the help of the true self meditation scripture. Then, through meditation, I must focus mentally and guide the brimming chi and blood in my body, and pour them into my heart aperture. Thud. Ha! What's going on? Senior Medicine Master, I feel nothing but weakness throughout my entire body. I can't even lift a finger. This is your first time cultivating with the true self meditation scripture, and you directed a bit too much chi and blood into your heart aperture. As a result, your body will be left fatigued for a while. No need to worry, however. You'll recover in just a few minutes. Next time, hold back a bit. Leaving some chi and blood behind will be better for your body. By the way, Senior, my true self looked exactly like my normal self, and it sat there smiling at me. What happened there? I thought I was supposed to see another version of myself. So did my meditation fail? Of course not. Friend Shuhan, you really are a nice guy. Senior, you don't mean that kind of a nice GLY, do you? The kind that finishes last. No. I am saying that your true self shows you're a good person, friend Shuhan. As clear as a pristine mirror, without a single blemish at all. To think that Song Shuhan's true self would look like that, Friend Shuhan, I don't have much else to guide you on at the moment, so let's stop for the day. Thank you, Senior, for your guidance. Well, I'll be seeing you. Wait. Senior, I still need to ask you if there's a method I can use to find the person who's been investigating me behind my back. On that note, the roof of this building is scorching hot. Some kind soul, please help me. So tired. Cousin. The notebook with the Kadai at. Cousin Yaya, why are you here? Shuhan, every medicine has a negative side effect. Combining so many together could very well result in a powerful poison. Eating the drug described in this formula is like digging your own grave. Smash closes. You should. Gah. Sister Yaya, this isn't what it looks like. Back then, I could have told her that a group of Kulinis came up with that formula. But now that I am basically becoming one of them. Talk. I am all ears. So not long ago, someone accidentally added me to a strange chat group. Afterwards, a member of the group sent me that formula out of the blue. I was worried that the group members would actually try to make to show you. If it turned out that this formula results in something lethal, I would advise them against trying it before leaving the group. That's all there is to it. Well, alright. I think you're telling the truth. Group members not to eat traditional Chinese medicines so carelessly. Even if the medicines themselves each have positive effects, putting so many together could be dangerous. Caring too much about things that don't concern him, that's totally something Song Shuhan would do. Okay. By the way, I am about to go get dinner with my roommates. Wanna come? I'll pass. I don't want to make things awkward for the three of you. Ciao. Goodbye, cousin. Thankfully, she hasn't found out that I am connected to cultivation and whatnot. That reminds me. There's still that person who's been investigating me. Refrain from hurting others, but guard against those who might try to hurt you. Li Yangdi's front door area. Shuhong, what the hell happened to Gao Momo? He's been acting suicidal since he got here, and he's had a ton of drinks with Tubo. He keeps yelling about being defiled, how he can't do it anymore, and other random stuff like that. Defiled. I want to die. About that. Wah wah wah. Oh yeah, Shuhong. Our school is putting on a sports festival. They announced it today at noon. Right after you were pulled away by that strange friend of yours. Huh? Well, of course.